Okay, we are now on the record for Tuesday morning's criminal docket for August 31st, 2021. Mr. Peña, what is it that you were going to say?
My client is not on Zoom, Your Honor, because he's still in custody with feds. He's number 3 on your docket. Zavala, I just want to tell the court that he's not available, but I believe the state is going to make it, and I hope the state make an announcement about dismissing it.
Okay, and that's on Juan Antonio Zavala Jr.?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's CR 212087-I. Ms. Guareña or Mr. Nguyen, were you going to make an additional announcement?
Yes, Judge. We did receive a federal judgment on this case. The defendant did plead to, in December of last year, to 21 months. The victim in this case did provide an AMP with our office. So at this time, the state will be filing a dismissal.
Okay, and that'll be done administratively?
Yes, correct, Judge.
All right.
We have no objection, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Peña, is that all you have this morning?
That's all I have, Your Honor. Yes, thank you for attending to my case.
You're welcome, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, Attorney Jorge Ortegon.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Judge, I'm here on 3 cases, Your Honor.
Okay, one at a time.
The first one, State of Texas versus Roberto Carlos Santana, Judge. That's CR 20-02950I.
And what number is that on the court's docket?
Judge, I'm trying to locate that. I really don't know, Your Honor.
Number 94, Judge.
90. All right, I apologize.
Okay. Yeah, with 103 cases, it'll help us tremendously if you all have the docket number. Okay, and what is your announcement on this case? Is your client present?
He is present, Judge. He logged on. Mr. Santana, if you could unmute and say something. Senor Santana?
Is he a Spanish speaker?
He is, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Castaneda, can you please ask Mr. Santana to unmute himself and announce himself?
Roberto Carlos Santana, por favor, se anuncia. Roberto Carlos Santana.
Judge, we call my other 2 cases next, and I have Mr. Santana. I just texted him wondering where he is, Your Honor. Why?
He's on my second screen, Your Honor.
He is on. He is on. He's just not unmuting.
Señor Santana, si puedes hablar, por favor.
No puedo como...
¿Me
escucha?
Sí. Okay.
¿Me escucha?
Tell him not to move anything.
Okay,
Ya
no
no
le
puedo.
mueva nada, Mr. Santana.
Está bien, está bien.
Okay. What is your announcement, counsel?
Judge, this is the first setting. Mr. Santana has been very cooperative with me in my office, Your Honor. We are just respectfully requesting a little bit more time so we can continue reviewing discovery together, Judge.
Okay, and Ms. Soto, do you show that he has a device?
Judge, he has his mobile device with safety check, and the report that I ran indicated 1 late test, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Castaneda, please let Mr. Santana know that he cannot have any late tests, missed tests, skip tests, or violations, or else I will consider revoking his bond.
Mr. Santana, no puede tener ninguna clase de violación con su dispositivo o la corte puede revocar su probation.
Está bien. Tuve un problemita, pero lo expliqué ahí.
Tell him not to say anything, Ms.
Mr. Santana, no diga nada.
Nomás entiendes, por favor, Mr. Santana.
Está bien, ok.
Okay, just talk to him, Mr. Ortegon, about that. So he only has 1 late test, which is still a violation. However, it's his first warning, okay?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
And how much time are you requesting?
30 days, Judge.
Okay, I have September 28th.
That'll work out perfect.
Okay, at 9:30.
That'll work out.
So are you saying you received discovery already, or you are pending the discovery?
We've recently received it, Judge. I just need to review it with my client. He has been in the office. I know we've discussed the case several times. We just need to review discovery, Judge.
Okay, and what about, is there any video on this case?
There should be, Your Honor, and I'm actually going to the DA's office after this court to go drop off several USBs. So I'll make sure to drop one off on this case, Your Honor.
Okay, perfect. Because I've learned to ask that, because sometimes in the second setting, they'll say, oh, now I need to drop off the USB, so I need more time, you know. That way we cover it all with one.
Absolutely, Judge.
Okay, September 28th at 9:30, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Castaneda, please let Mr. Santana know to stay in contact with his attorney and that we'll see him back here on 9/28 at 9:30.
Mr. Santana, su próxima corte es el 28 de septiembre a las 9:30 de la mañana. Por favor, se mantiene en contacto con su abogado.
¿Es todo, señorita?
Is this all, ma'am?
Yes.
Sí.
¿Puedo cortar la llamada?
Can I get off?
Judge, may my client be excused at this time?
Yes, he may.
Thank you, Your
Sí
Honor.
se puede retirar, Mr. Santana.
Muchas gracias. Muy amable.
Thank you.
Okay, and your next case?
It's number 85 and 86 on the court's criminal docket, Your Honor, the state of Texas versus Julio Reyes, CR 20-026-1I, CR 20-02650I, Judge. We are requesting some time on this one as well. I know a USB was recently, I believe yesterday, to the DA's office, Judge. So we would like a little bit of time so we can get that and review that. We've already reviewed discovery together, Your Honor, my client and I.
Okay, and is Mr. Reyes present?
Yes,
He
ma'am.
should. There he is.
Okay, there he is. Okay. Okay, and how much time are you requesting, counselor?
On this time, Judge, 30 days should suffice as well. The September 28th setting, or maybe a setting a week after that, should get that taken care of, because we'll know whether we're going to file a suppression or be taking a plea at that time, Judge.
Okay, the September 28th is the soonest that I have, and then after that, it pushes to late October. So we'll just do the 28th
That'll work.
at 9:30 for both cases. Okay,
Judge,
Miss,
I have a comment. It's not Reyes, it's Rios. I just want to make sure why the paperwork follows Reyes. It's supposed to be Rios. Under
I'm
Oscar
sorry,
Vega, he was
sir,
helping me.
sir, we are not talking about your case.
Yeah.
We have a Julio Reyes. So do not speak until I call your case. Okay, Mr. Julio Reyes, do you have a device, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and Ms. Soto, do you have a report on that?
Judge, he has his mobile device with safety check, and for the last report, he had one late test, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Reyes, it's your first and final warning. No late test, skip test, missed test, or alcohol violation, sir, or I will look at revoking your bond. Do you understand?
Ma'am.
Okay. And if you're having issues with time frame, then you need to speak to Ms. Soto about that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is your phone number, Mr. Reyes?
289-6441.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll see you on September the 28th at 9:30. Please stay in close contact with your attorney, sir.
Will do.
Okay, thank you. Okay, your next case, Mr. Roberto?
Finally, Your Honor, I have 69 and 70 on the court's criminal docket. This is the state of Texas versus Luis. Judge, 69 and 70, Judge.
Okay. And that is CR 19-06840-I, CR 18-14378-I. And is Mr. Palamo on?
He is present.
Hey, Mr. Palamo, answer.
Mr. Palomo, could you please speak?
Well, he's trying to get on, Mr. Ortegon on his assault causing bodily injury. Have you filed your notice of appearance on that, sir?
We should have, Your Honor, and we've actually already worked out these cases. I spoke extensively with OJ Esquivel over the last couple days, Your Honor. What the offer is he's going to plead guilty to the DWI, Judge. He's also going to plead guilty to a felony. Well, it was originally a felony injury to a child. However, the state's going to bust that down to a misdemeanor assault. That will be busted down to a misdemeanor assault, and then this assault will be dismissed, Judge. So what's going to happen? They get a year probation on a assault out of the 430th District Court. He'll get your probation in here, obviously with this honorable court's approval, Judge, and the CR 18-14-378I case will be, Your Honor. If we can have a week or two to get that paperwork situated, we should be able to get it. I spoke to this court's prosecutor, Judge, but they're able to come up with on this case, on these cases.
Okay, so did you see your client on the screen?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Okay, so that's fine then, because Ms. Soto, does he have a device?
Judge, I'm not sure at this time. I did email them the information when it was ordered on July the 1st. I know he was out of town. I am not sure if he obtained the device, Judge.
Is your client Spanish speaking or English speaking?
He's an English speaker, Your Honor.
Okay.
And
what do you see him under? What is he under?
I am scrolling through every single one right now, Judge. I see him under Mr. Palomo, if you could unmute and speak.
Okay, I do see him now. Mr. Palomo, there you go.
Yes.
Mr. Palomo, did you obtain your mobile alcohol monitoring device?
No, ma'am, not yet.
Okay, why haven't you obtained it? I ordered it since July.
Yes, ma'am. I was supposed to get an email from the probation lady.
You did. She emailed it to you and she has proof of that email. Mr. Palomo, I'm not going to accept any plea on you until you get that. And as of right now, I have every right to revoke your bond and
Yes,
have you
ma'am.
turn yourself in and have you incarcerated. You have purposely violated the court's order. You are more than 60 days late in obtaining your mobile alcohol monitoring device, sir. Mr. Ortegon, I will not be accepting a plea on him until he is on that device for at least 60 days.
Your Honor, and if I may speak on behalf of my client briefly, Judge, my client has been dealing with some serious financial hardships as well as hardships with his father, who's been out of the hospital COVID-related, Judge. I was going to ask this honorable court, Judge, since he will be pleading guilty to a DWI second, I know the interlock device is mandatory. Can my client go ahead and get the interlock device placed on his vehicle since he's going to have that statutorily required, and we can actually go ahead and try to get this plea taken care of right away, Judge?
I need to be able to monitor him because he has a DWI second and he's going to be pleading to. He should have already been on this device for 60 days and he hasn't. So I need him to get on that device. And the reason that I like the mobile alcohol monitoring device instead is because what we're finding is people are not driving their vehicle on purpose. And I'm not going to deal with that. I need to be able to monitor him because it's his second, and I need to be able to see if he's doing this properly. I want him to get that device within 48 hours. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set you for September the 14th at 1:30. And at that time, if you want to get your paperwork done for the plea, you can. And we're going to see if he's been on his device. I'm not saying I'll accept it at that time, but I'll review it. And I may have him on for another 2 weeks after that. But I need him on that device within the next 48 hours.
He'll get it, Your Honor. And you said September 14th, is that correct?
At 1:30, yes.
At 1:30 p.m., Judge. And it's going to be set for plea?
I will set it for a plea, but I won't guarantee I'll accept the plea.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I need to make sure that he gets on that device.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll work on relaying this information to the felony court as well, Judge, so we can all be on the same page. At this time, myself and Mr. Palomo be excused.
Well, Mr. Palomo, I need a phone number for you.
956, ma'am. 279-3727.
Okay. And sir, are you working?
Right now, due to my dad, I haven't gone to work, ma'am, but yes, I do.
But do you have a job that you're on leave from this job right now?
Yes, ma'am. I asked for work, days off.
Okay, so but you do have a job.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Well, although I'm very empathetic about what's happening to your father right now, sir, unfortunately, that does not take away the obligation that you have. So the sooner that you're able to comply with the court's order, you can move on with your life so that you can be able to attend to your father. And, you know, I really hope that everything works out for you because this is so terrible. This virus is horrible. So, you know, I understand your role as a son, but you're also a member of this community, and I need to make sure that this community is as safe as possible, sir. So I need for you to do your part, okay?
Yes, ma'am. My apologies, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Ortegon, then we'll see you back here on September the 14th, sir.
Yes, I do have a case that's set for plea, Judge, this afternoon. We did apply for the pretrial diversion program. I don't know if you want me to get with the court administratively on that, or if I log on at 2:00 today, Judge, and worry about that.
Okay, we're gonna be on for quite a while, so you can try and get a hold of them at about 1:30 and deal with it at and is there a reason why you can't log on at 2?
No, I can log on, Judge. I just wasn't sure if,
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
wanna-
no, it's because the link already went out, so we need to be consistent with that, or else I'm gonna take everybody else's announcement who has to be here this afternoon. So just please log on at 2 and just use your reaction button, and we'll take you as we see you.
I definitely understand that, Your Honor. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And at this time, may I be excused?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Attorney Hector Bustos.
Good morning, Judge. Judge, you got number 92 in your criminal docket, Judge, State of Texas versus Kiara Roberts.
Okay, and is
Mr. Roberts is
Mr.
present,
Roberts
Judge.
on?
Yes, Judge. At least on
Okay,
my screen, he's 3 clicks to the right, I believe.
Yes, Judge, I'm on.
Mr. Roberts, will you please announce yourself?
I'm on, Judge.
Okay, that's CR 20-06-637-I. Okay, and what's your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, my announcement is honorable court judges after confirming with my client and the state of Texas and the department of the state of Texas who takes care of pretrial diversion. It's gonna be very difficult for my client to want to get accepted to for the fact that he does not live in this county, Judge. And making sure that these programs, I don't believe these programs are transferable to other counties who may or may not accept them, Judge. So I was gonna ask the court if we could have at least 30 days to discuss with the state any other type of options that may present themselves, Judge. The fact that he's not from Hidalgo County, Judge.
Okay.
And not from any of the neighboring counties, Judge.
Okay, any additional announcement?
And with that said, Judge,
I meant from the state.
Oh.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
Judge, we do have the option of reporting by mail as long as it's still available with the probation office. We can visit that. The defense counsel could reach out to us and we can discuss that further.
okay.
Okay, so you can return on September the 28th at 9:30, Mr. Bustos. If it changes to a plea for whatever reason, just let us know and we'll change you to the 1:30 docket.
Yes, Judge. And Judge, and speaking of pleas, Judge, at 1:30, I know we were set for a plea on number 45. I know I read an email that said that if the documents were not turned in a day before, the court would not hear the plea. Unfortunately, we were not able to get the plea signed up. I'd ask the court if we could have at least the next plea date.
Okay, but you can get on this afternoon and make that announcement.
Very well, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Anything else?
That's it, Judge.
Okay. Guys, I'm not taking announcements for this afternoon's docket. It's for this morning's docket. For the afternoon docket, if you, for whatever reason, have an emergency, something has happened, and you're not able to come in the afternoon to log on and there's a conflict, I'll work with you and I'll take your announcement. But I'm not going to take that announcement right now. So please don't do that to me, okay? So Attorney Damian Orozco?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm number 52 on your criminal docket, and that is the state of Texas versus Irene Mentado Martinez, Your Honor. She is in my conference room, Your Honor. I'm not wearing a mask, but I can certainly bring her over, Your Honor.
No, I'll take your word for it, sir. Hold on. And that's CR 1909692-I. And what's your announcement, Counselor?
That is correct, Your Honor. We've successfully paid already for the PTD. We just received the paperwork. So I like a new setting so that we can submit it in time and prove it up, Your Honor.
Okay, so then what I'll do is the state is requesting 60 days to review the applications. So what I'll do is I'm going to give you a 60-day setting out. During that time period, what I'm asking attorneys to do is to please make sure that they get the PTD packet submitted in its totality so that they can have at least close to the 60 days if possible to review it. And I understand if by the 60 days they may not have a response, but just turn it in enough time to give them at least sufficient time to look at it. And if they can't, then it'll be on them and we'll go ahead and give you some more time.
Actually, Your Honor, I'd like to clarify my announcement, Your Honor. The PTD is granted. She went and paid for it. Late last week, we just received the PTD paperwork. I will be filling it up with her, Your Honor, and submitting it later on today. So if we could have an announcement date to prove that up, Your Honor.
Okay, for placement then.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Guarena, you were saying?
That was going to be my announcement, Judge. This has been PTD approved.
Okay, so then how much time do you need, sir, in order to get that ready for placement?
Your Honor, your next setting next week is fine, Your Honor.
Okay. Then we can come back on September 9th at 1:30.
At 1:30, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. And that concludes my business. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Be safe, Judge.
Likewise, Attorney Reyes.
Judge, I'm number 1, 2, and 54. Angel Mendez is logged in.
Okay, Mr. Mendez, can you please announce yourself? Luis Angel Mendez. Is your client Spanish speaking?
English speaking, Judge. He's up there. He's in. He's muted. Luis Mendez.
Okay.
There he is.
Mr.
Here.
Mendez, can you please unmute yourself? Okay, just push the microphone, sir, at the bottom of your screen. There you go.
There he is.
Mr. Mendez, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Reyes, what is your announcement? So clarify for me, please, because we had no indication whether your client had been arraigned in the previous court or not.
That's correct, Judge. 1 and 2 were moved from your from court 6 to your court, and it doesn't appear that he was arraigned on those 2 cases.
Okay, so he was not arraigned.
That's correct.
Okay, so I'm going to give you an opportunity to submit a waiver of arraignment.
Okay.
Okay, and if you can have that in by Friday, can you do that?
I can do that, Judge.
Okay.
Also,
And what do you want to do on 1, 2, and 54?
Judge, we have received a recommendation offer from the state. It seems like my client will accept that, but I need to get with him. Can you give me at least 3 weeks, please?
I certainly can. Do you want me to set you for a status or a plea?
Status, Judge, just to be on the safe side.
Okay, let's come back on September the 28th at 9:30. And if for some reason you're ready with your plea, go ahead and let us know and we'll move you to the 1:30 docket.
Will do, Judge.
Okay, anything else, sir?
Nothing else. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day. And Mr. Mendez, you are excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Attorney Richard Gonzalez.
Hello, Judge.
Good morning, sir. What number?
Judge, let me see. I have number, this is going to be number 55 and 56.
Okay, CR 20-01274-I and CR 21-05937-I. Andrew James Mondragon. Is Mr. Mondragon present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, I spoke with Ms. Saldana earlier this morning, Your Honor. I think we're still having a hard time getting a hold of the alleged victim, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Saldana, do you have an additional announcement?
Judge, but that's correct. I have not had contact with the alleged victim. I've actually, like I was telling Mr. Gonzalez, I've been out of the office, so I'm still getting with the ladies at the office to see if anybody else has had contact with her. But I guess the state would be requesting a short reset so we can go ahead and send out a letter to her to have her contact us.
Okay, do you want to set this for a bench trial? Or do you want to see if she shows up and then will you be looking at another option at that point?
The state would prefer to see if she would show up.
Okay,
I'm not sure
and so how much time are you asking for?
30 days, Judge.
Okay, let's come back on September 28th at 9:30, but I want something for disposition at that time.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay,
Anything else, Mr. Gonzalez?
that's it for today. Judge may be excused.
You certainly may, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Mondragon, you're also excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Attorney Alex Aguirre.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. Your Honor, I'm appearing on number, I believe it's 19 in the court's docket, Sara Cruz.
Okay, CR 21-04390-I. And is Ms. Cruz present?
Your Honor, the number she has been disconnected. We tried calling her mother-in-law, but that was unsuccessful. She was at the last court appearance when this case was set. I would ask that the court just call her name at this point. And
Okay, Mr. Damian, can you please call the name out? Sarah Marie Cruz?
Sarah Marie Cruz. Sarah Cruz. Sarah Cruz.
Okay, the name has been called out 3 times and there's no response. So I'll give her to the end of the docket, and if she doesn't show up, then because she was given notice at the last court appearance, I will take an eyesight.
yes, Your Honor. And I also have, today we have number 98 and 99, Luis Daniel Torres. He is logged in under Luis Torres.
Okay, that is CR 18-15887-I, CR 20-10087-I. Mr. Torres, will you please announce yourself?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on, let me see where you're at.
A green L, Your Honor. I don't know that his video is working.
Okay. Luis, can you announce yourself again, Luis?
Yes, Your Honor. Luis Torres is on the green L.
Okay, you need to turn your video on.
Okay.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, on the DWI case, that one, we actually are set for a suppression in October. I think both the cases were set for status today, I think because of the assault family violence charge. That one, I believe the state was supposed to try to make contact with the victim. I don't think they had it, even though it's a 2018 case.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state? Can you give me a status on whether or not you've been able to communicate with the alleged victim?
Yes, Judge, we have been able to make contact with the victim. We had provided a recommendation where an ADR would be offered on the assault case with a plea to the DWI case. As this is going to a motion to suppress, we need to revise that, but we have made contact with her, Judge.
Okay, so then it is moving forward.
Yes, correct, Judge.
Okay, so, okay. Well, Mr. Aguirre, they did make contact and she does want to move forward with it, so at least now you know about that.
Okay, Your Honor. As far as the setting, though, also for the DWI case, it is a motion to suppress. I saw that it is set for the suppression. However, we also filed a motion to test the reliability of scientific evidence. It's under a 705 hearing. I don't know if those are set for the same day. I imagine the court would want to do it on the same day, considering it's covering pretty much the same ground.
Did you file an order setting hearing with it?
I thought we did, Your Honor. Usually we do.
Okay. If you filed an order setting hearing with it, then I'll ask my court coordinator to set it for the same day. And you requested an in-person hearing or a virtual?
It could be virtual, Judge. There's no point in endangering anybody.
Did you indicate that you would be waiving the, did you insert a clause waiving the confrontation?
I do not believe we did, Your Honor. I think we've just been doing them in other courts. We've just been doing them a verbal waiver in court.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Yes.
The order setting hearing does reflect in the language that the defendant waived through his counsel the right to conduct the motion to suppress in person.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mr. Aguirre. Okay, then we'll go ahead and do you show the order setting hearing for his additional motion?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I'll
Will
make sure it
you
gets filed.
please, yeah, e-file the order setting hearing on your other motion and we'll get it set for the same day, sir.
Perfect, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Torres, who do you have your device with?
Intoxilock.
Okay. Miss Soto, do you have a report on him?
Judge, I'm showing that he's in lockout. He's been in lockout since June the 16th. That's the last information I have from Intoxilock.
Okay, so you're showing that you are in lockout, Mr. Torres. I need for you to clear that up within 48 hours. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, which means that you need to contact the provider and find out what it is that you need to pay to get on there. Because I'm going to set you for a status for a very quick, I'm going to set this for a very quick status, Mr. Aguirre, because I need to know whether you did that or not. And it'll be for September 9th at 9:30. I'm going to keep the cases together, even though you're not going to have anything to report on the other one, but I'm going to set both of them for September 9th at 9:30. I need for him to be out of lockout and back on his device by that time, okay?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, September 9th?
At 9:30, yes. And it's to check to see whether or not he's back on his device. Okay,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay. And Mr. Torres, what's your phone number?
478-1034.
Okay. Okay, thank you, sir, and we'll see you then. Mr. Aguirre, do you have any other case?
That's all I have this morning, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You certainly may, sir. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Your Honor. Everybody have a great day.
Attorney Robert Valadez?
Number 7 on the court's docket.
Okay, CR 1708389-I, State of Texas versus Victorio Ayala Jr. Is Mr. Ayala present?
There he is.
And what is the announcement, Counselor?
Judge, I had been in touch with your office about getting this case transferred back to Court 6. I had filed a motion to reconsider an MTS ruling about 3 weeks ago. And then that's when the clerk informed me that the case number had changed. So that was, the filing was rejected. And that's when I got in touch with your office about that. So I'm prepared to, file that and with.
Okay, so you're requesting a transfer back to the original court because you have a pending motion or you want for them to reconsider the decision that he made on his suppression hearing.
Right, correct.
Okay, all right. I'll grant that request and we'll go ahead and get that done for you.
Sounds real good, Judge. Thank you very much.
Okay,
I have nothing further. May I be excused?
you certainly may, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Okay, Attorney Melinda Diaz?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm number 39 on your docket, Belinda Hernandez, CR-21-0318-4I. Judge,
Okay.
although my client should be on, Judge. She's under Belinda Hernandez. When I looked her up, it had a BH.
Okay, Ms. Hernandez, can you please announce yourself? Belinda Hernandez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, one moment. Okay, go ahead, Ms. Diaz.
Your Honor, although we received the discovery, we have not received she had a blood drawn, Your Honor. The breathalyzers were incomplete and we haven't received that information yet, Judge. I did send an email to the prosecutor letting her know that part of the discovery was still missing.
Okay, Ms. Guarenia, do you show when that can be submitted to Ms. Diaz?
We have not received the results yet, Judge. We had followed up with the agency. As soon as we receive that, we can provide that to Ms. Diaz. I believe no more than 2 weeks to 30 days, Judge, should be enough to get those results.
Okay, then we can come back on September the 28th at 9:30, Ms. Diaz.
Yes, Your Honor. September 28th at 9:30, just to confirm?
Yes, ma'am. By any chance, does Ms. Hernandez have an alcohol monitoring device?
Ms. Hernandez, are you there? I'm sorry, I don't see her on this.
I heard her in her
No,
video.
no, Your Honor, I don't.
Okay, that's fine. I know it's her first, I'm sure.
It is, Judge.
Okay, anything else, Ms. Diaz?
Nothing further. May my client and I be dismissed, Your Honor?
We certainly may.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Likewise. Okay, Attorney Greg.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
There's another case, doesn't he?
Mr. Lopez?
Yes,
Your Honor, I have number 16 and 17.
Okay, CR 190906-9-I, CR 180201-I.
Does he not
State of
have
Texas
another
versus
case
Brian
which you
Chacon.
just
Is Mr.
read?
Chacon present?
It was dismissed, Judge.
Mr.
Your Honor.
Chacon?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, I emailed the PTD application to a district attorney's office approximately August 18, 2021. So that I'm assuming is being evaluated, Judge.
Okay, and Ms. Soto, what is the report showing for his alcohol monitoring device?
Judge, he has his mobile device with Lifesaver. I'm showing that he had 7 skip tests and 6 of those skip tests were late tests, Judge.
Mr. Chacon, the last time that you were here, I went into great depth about how I am not going to put up with you having late tests, skip tests, or any alcohol violations, sir. Do you recall that conversation between yourself and myself? Mr. Chacon, do you recall that conversation, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. At that time, you already had late tests, multiple late tests. And I had already admonished you that time. And I gave you an opportunity. And you still ignored the court's order.
Okay.
If you are having issues with the timeframes because of your schedule, you need to speak to Ms. Soto. I'm
Okay.
ordering you to pay $200 to Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. That's to be paid within 7 days from today's date. Do you understand me?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Are you still working?
Yes.
What's your phone number?
956-800-7072.
Mr. Lopez, please remind your client that if he cannot comply with the testing right now, I don't see how he's going to do it while he's on the pretrial diversion program if he gets approved.
Yes, Your Honor, I'll explain to him.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Lopez?
No.
Okay, so then we'll come back on September the 28th, and I don't think you'll have a response by then, but that'll be so I can continue to monitor him on that device. And that'll be at 9:30.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Chacon, I'll see you in 30 days, and that better be a perfect report. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If nothing else, you may be excused.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Attorney Marco De Luna? Mr. De Luna?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
I have number 20 on the criminal docket, State of Texas versus Omar de la Rosa.
Okay, CR 17057338-I. Is Mr. De La Rosa present?
Yes, Judge. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. And what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, on this one, we're asking for a jury trial. This is a transfer case out of, I believe, County Court number 2, and we had asked for a jury trial at that point back in early May, Judge.
Okay, so Mr. De La Rosa, who do you have your alcohol monitoring device with?
I do not have one, ma'am.
Has he picked up any other DWIs after this one?
He has not, Judge.
Okay. And he was prior to the statute, is that correct, Mr. De Luna?
That's correct, Judge. And just so the court is aware that they did bring it up at one point early on the case, and the judge denied the district attorney's request to have any kind of monitoring system on Mr. De La Rosa.
Okay, so he's requesting a jury trial. Obviously, I'm not in the position to give him any dates at this time. However, because he's not on a device and I don't need to monitor him, I'll go ahead and see you back here on February the 1st, at which time I hope to be in a better position to give you pretrial and trial dates.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have for this morning. I have this afternoon, but if I can be, if I may be excused.
Yes, sir. Okay, Mr. De La Rosa, you're also excused.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning.
Okay, Attorney Rudy Moreno.
Good morning, Your Honor. Number 35 on your docket, Francisco Guerrero.
And that is CR 20-01355-I. And is Mr. Guerrero present?
Should be, Your Honor.
Francisco Guerrero? Is he English speaking or Spanish speaking?
Judge, I'm standing in for Mr. Terry Palacios on this one, Judge. He just got retained on it, I believe, earlier this week, and so I don't know the answer to the question.
Okay, have you ever seen the client before?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I do have a Francisco on and he is not connected to audio. So that may be why he can't hear us, because if they're not connected to audio, they can't hear us, but his video is on.
Francisco Barroso.
Okay, no, I know you're Francisco Barroso, but I have another person on here as Francisco. And that's the one that I need to find out. Okay.
Yes, Judge, that is him. I
Okay.
don't think he's connected to his audio though.
He's not connected to his audio. Okay, Mr. Moreno, I'll allow you to go forward with the announcement.
Judge, if we get a reset date for Mr. Palacios, he needs time to catch up with this case and see what they're going to do about it.
Okay, and how much time?
If we could do 30 days, start off with.
Okay, September 28th at 9:30.
September 28th.
And you'll have to call your client because he won't hear me.
Okay, Judge. It's not a
And
problem.
that way he can get off.
Okay, Judge. I just have one more, Judge. Number 57 on your docket.
Okay,
Omar Nava.
and is Mr. Nava present?
Yes, Your Honor.
CR
He speaks
21.
he speaks Spanish.
Okay, CR 21-00098-I. Ms. Castaneda, can you please ask Mr. Nava to unmute himself?
Omar Hernández Nava, por favor, ¿se presenta?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, I need more time on this case. The last time we were here, Mr. Nava was living in Mexico, and I guess now he's back in the U.S., and I just need time to review some discovery with him and see what he wants to do with this case.
Okay, Ms. Soto, do we have a report on Mr. Nava?
Judge, he has his mobile device with sober sense, and the report indicates 1 missed test and 1 late test, Judge.
Okay. So the last time that we were here, he had 0 violations. So this will be his first warning, Mr. Moreno. So Ms. Castaneda, please let him know that the report indicates that he has 1 missed test and 1 late test.
Mr. Nava, el reporte de su dispositivo enseña que tiene una prueba tarde y una perdida.
However, last time he was here, he had 0 violations.
La última vez que estuvo presente tenía 0 violaciones.
So I know he's capable of having 0 violations. So this is his first warning.
So yo sé que usted es capaz de tener 0 violaciones, so esta es su primera advertencia.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Moreno, how much time are you asking for?
30 days is good, Judge.
Okay, September 28th at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have. May I be excused, Judge?
Let me just ask your client, does he have a, Ms. Castaneda, ask him if he has a phone number that he can be contacted at?
Mr. Nava, ¿qué es su número de teléfono?
956-212-7666.
Okay.
956-212-7666.
Okay, let him know that just to stay in close contact with his attorney and that we'll see him back here on September 28th at 9:30.
Mr. Nava, su próxima corte es el 28 de septiembre a las 9:30 de la mañana. Por favor, se mantiene en comunicación con su abogado.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Moreno, anything else?
Go ahead, Judge, may I be excused?
You certainly may, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Attorney Christina Hossa?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, ma'am.
I have number 103 on your docket.
Okay, and that is CR 21-03485-I, State of Texas versus Mark Zamora. Is Mr. Zamora present?
Yes.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, we are trying for a PTD on this one. However, he cannot get his license until October 1st. We're asking for a date a little bit after October 1st.
Okay. And can the state verify, is he PTD eligible?
Yes, Judge, he is PTD eligible.
Okay. Okay, well, let's just come back on a status on October 16th at 9:30, and we'll see if Mr. Zamora has been able to obtain his license by that point.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
No, Your Honor, may I be excused?
You certainly may. And Mr. Zamora, by any chance, do you have a mobile alcohol monitoring device or an interlock device, sir?
No.
Okay, so, and this is your first DWI, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, sir, we'll see you back on October 16th and good luck with obtaining your license.
Okay, well, thank you. You have a
Yes,
great day.
sir. Likewise. Okay, Attorney Alberto Barbosa?
Good morning, Judge. I'm here number 26 on the court's docket.
Okay. CR 21-01160-I, State of Texas versus Antonio Espinosa. And
Yes, Your Honor.
is
He
Mr.
should be
Espinosa
on.
present?
He should be on, Judge. I saw him earlier.
Antonio Espinosa.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. And what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, we still have a felony pending in this case, Your Honor. We think we're going to plea him out on September 22nd, so we could have a date after that.
Okay. And any additional announcement from the state?
No, nothing further, Judge, from the state.
Okay. Go ahead.
And just for the record, Judge, speaking to Mr. Arevalo from the 275th, we think we're going to be able to take care of this case with the felony as well, Your Honor.
Okay, and what date is that?
September 22nd, Judge.
Okay. So let's come back on the 28th at 9:30, and if for some reason you pled him out at that time and it shows dismissed, well, obviously it won't be on my docket.
Thank you, Judge. That's
Okay.
all I have. May I be excused?
You certainly may, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you.
Stay safe.
Attorney Dora Alicia Garza?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have two defendants this morning.
Okay, your first one?
First one is Jeremiah Oyervides, number 61, 62, and 63 of your docket.
Okay, and is Mr. Oyervides present?
I believe I saw him, Judge, under Jeremiah's iPhone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that is CR 20-02-996-I, CR 21-03810-I, CR 21-0034-I. And what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, in these cases, Mr. Oyervides is ready for a plea. I wasn't sure if Your Honor was going to reset us for another day or if it would be today.
Okay, is all the paperwork in?
I did submit it to the Ms. Guarena. I believe
Okay,
it-
Ms. Guarena, do you show that he's ready for a plea?
Yes, Judge, all paperwork's been submitted and filed.
Okay, what I can do, Ms. Garza, is I'll add you to the docket for this afternoon. And a link will be sent to you. And we are starting this afternoon's docket at 2 p.m. Making a note of that. So Mr. Oyervides, we'll conclude your matter at 2 p.m. today, sir. You're
At
gonna
2?
receive at 2. You're gonna receive another link, okay? Your attorney's going to give you a new link for you to get on this afternoon at 2.
Okay. So, okay. Is there any way like I could go to work and maybe do it from work?
Sure, just get on from your phone the way you are right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Just quickly get on there at work, ask for a break if they let you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so we'll see you this afternoon at 2, sir.
All righty then.
Okay, your next case, Ms. Garza?
Number 100.
Okay. Mr. Oyedvidas, you are excused. We'll see you this afternoon. Okay, that's CR 20-09668-I, the state of Texas versus Maria de Jesus Torres. Is Ms. Torres present?
I did see her earlier, Judge.
Okay, what is your announcement, counselor?
In this one, it will also be a plea, Judge. I'm just waiting for the plea documents.
Okay, Ms. Wadena, how much time does the state need to submit those documents to Ms. Garza?
Will Ms. Garza be proceeding with a deferred recommendation?
Yes.
Okay, I can send those out today, Judge.
Okay, how much time do you need, Ms. Garza, to set up on the plea docket?
I would say 2 weeks, Judge, should give us enough time to meet with Ms. Torres and submit to the DAs.
Okay, September 16th at 1:30. Now, Ms. Soto, are you showing that Ms. Torres has a device?
Judge, she has her mobile device with RGB monitoring, Judge. I sent him an email yesterday, requested the report, and it's still pending. I haven't received it yet, Judge.
Okay.
I do know, Judge, that in speaking to my client, she was having issues with the device, so she had to replace it. I believe she has a new one. I want to say it's been 2 weeks.
Okay. And Ms. Torres, did you get your new device with the same provider? I'm sorry, yes or no? Ms. Torres, did you get your device with the same provider?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay. Okay, well, we should have the report by that time then on September 16th at 1:30. Okay, anything else?
That's all I have this morning. May I be excused?
You certainly may, Ms. Torres. You can also be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Attorney Fela Olivares? Attorney Fela Olivares?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. What number
I
now?
have number 87, Your Honor, and I'm on the iPhone because of the surgery. I woke up a little irritated with my eye.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had surgery. Okay. CR 1711749-I, State of Texas versus Maria Reyes, and I believe that's Ms. Reyes in your office?
Yes, she's
Okay.
in my office, Your Honor, and my understanding is today we were going to see if the victim showed up. It's the husband and wife, and if not, the state was going to dismiss it, and they can make the announcement if that is correct.
Okay, and what does the state have?
We have been in contact with the victim. Due to the victim not working or being in the county at this time, we have waived the requirement of the AMP. We were going to proceed with a victim testimony, but we are not able to contact him for this setting.
Okay, so then you just need a setting for the victim testimony to dismiss it?
Yes, correct, Judge.
Your Honor, if I may respond, I don't know if you have your notes there, but I believe this is the second or third time we're waiting for his testimony. And if I am correct, the last time the court said if he doesn't show up, then we would deal with it at that time on the dismissal. So at this time, I'm asking for a dismissal.
I think the last time that we were here, the information indicated he had wanted to move forward at that point. Now he's changed his mind. So I'm going to give them an opportunity to contact him to be here to give the testimony. And now if for some reason he doesn't make himself available, then we'll deal with it at that time. Now, Ms. Guarenia, would you need more than September 14th?
No, Judge, that's sufficient time.
Okay, September 14th at 9:30.
All righty. Thank you so much, Your Honor. You have a good day.
Okay, I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Attorney Rick Flores?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
We have number 71 and 72 in the court's criminal docket.
Okay, sir. And that is CR 18-16362-I, CR 18-16361-I, State of Texas versus Erica Perez. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Ms. Perez is seated right behind me on my right-hand side, which might be your left-hand side. I don't know how these things work, so.
I
Judge,
see
we have
her.
a status here. She was on PTD on one of these cases. There had been some issues, so she was extended, I think, 3 months. And we're here on status, I guess, the probation has to give some kind of.
Okay, Ms. Soto, do we have a report on Ms. Perez?
Yes, Judge, at this time, she has completed all of her conditions of the pretrial program, Judge. Also, her report with the mobile device, she has been doing very well, no violations, Judge. She has paid all her fees.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge, we will be filing the dismissal today, so this case will be disposed of administratively.
Okay, Ms. Perez, I do congratulate you on coming through. You made good on the promises that you told this court at your last court appearance. You had a little rough start, and you certainly showed that you could pick yourself up now. I wish you the best of luck in the future, and I hope that everything does go well for you. I'll sign the dismissal as soon as the DA's office sends it to me, okay? Okay, thank you. Okay,
Judge, and that does conclude my business. May I be excused?
you certainly may, sir.
Everybody be safe, and God willing, we'll see you all soon.
Thank you. Have a good day. Likewise. Okay, Attorney Valadez.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Al Alvarez, I'm on number 12, 13, and 53 on the court's docket. Number
Okay.
12 and 13 are State versus Jose Castorena.
And is
And we
Mr. Castorena present?
Judge, I cannot tell from my iPhone whether he's present or not.
Okay, Jose Castorena, are you present? Jose Castorena?
He should
I
be
hear-
present, Judge.
I hear somebody, but it's muffled. I hear yes, but, okay, go ahead, Mr. Alvarez.
Judge, we're just asking for trial dates on these two cases, 12 and 13.
Okay, so, and they're on an assault and a criminal trespass, is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so since I don't have to monitor him for anything and that you're asking for a trial setting, I'm gonna push you to February the 1st. And at which time I hope to be able to give you pre-trial and trial setting, okay?
Very good, Your Honor.
And that'll be at 9:30.
And I also have number 53 in the court's docket, Lori Jean Kopecki Melhart, CR 1604989-I.
Okay, and is Miss Melhart on?
She is, Your Honor.
Miss Melhart, can you please announce yourself? Miss Melhart? I don't have anybody on by that name.
Judge, we're on the phone with her. She's telling us she's on.
Okay, and then what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, we're asking just for a jury trial, the court's convenience.
Okay, do you show Ms. Soto, does she have a device?
Judge, I have no record of her having a device, Judge.
Okay, and it's prior to the statute, so it's very possible that she did not have a device. Okay, since I don't have to monitor her either, Mr. Alvarez, I'm gonna give you the same setting of February the 1st at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all we have. May I be excused?
You certainly may, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Attorney Richard Garza?
Your Honor, good morning. Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
I have number 45 and 46 on your docket.
Okay,
Those cases they were transferred from number 2 judge in their trial settings, Judge. So we're here before the court just to.
okay, and that's Gladiola Lara, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor. I apologize. It's the state of Texas versus Gradiola Stefania Lara.
Okay, and Ms. Lara, are you present?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Okay, so, and you're asking for trial settings?
I am, Your Honor. But I will try to make another effort to try to see if we can resolve these cases. But that has always been our answer,
Okay, Ms.
trial.
Soto, what is the current report on Ms. Lara?
Judge, report dated June 1st of 2021 up until August 30th of 2021. She has 9 missed tests and 33 late tests.
Okay. Ms. Lara, the last time that you were here, you had 18 missed tests and 59 late tests. Now you're 9 missed tests and 33 late tests. Although it is a reduction on your violations, they are still violations. And you need to have 0 violations now. I understand, are you still, have you had your baby yet?
Yes, Your Honor, yes. 2 days that I missed were after one was after the birth, one was 2 days after. But I'm working diligently to make sure that I'm stay on my test and I'm not missing them or taking them late.
Okay, and when was your child born?
The 27th of July.
And are you working at this time?
I do have a job, but I am on leave right now.
Okay. Normally, Ms. Lara, I would already fine you. However, I am aware of your situation, and I believe that if I do that, I'm going to be setting you up for failure at this time. However, I'm going to give you an opportunity to redeem yourself, ma'am. And next time, I'm going to give you a warning. If you do have any violations, I'm not going to consider your situation, and I am going to fine you, or I am going to revoke your bond. Do you understand me?
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Garza, since I'm monitoring her on this device, I'm going to have her come back on September the 28th, and I'm going to ask for another 30-day report to be run. And that's
Judge,
at 9:30.
give me just 1 second here. I want to make sure I don't have federal court on that day because it always, and I apologize, Judge.
Okay.
I tend to be on the docket over there. At 9:30, Judge?
On September 28th.
That's fine. If the court just bears with me, I do have 5 cases on that day. Yes, Judge.
That's fine. I'm
That's
sure I'll probably have a heavy docket.
Yes, Your Honor. One other issue that I do.
I was going to say, you mean I'm not the only court that you have? What? Okay.
Judge, one other issue. I do know that with her baby right now, and it was a high-risk pregnancy. She is living with the father of the child, and she does traverse to Reynosa because he does live in Mexico. So she does come, just for the courts knowing.
Okay, well, I mean, as long as she doesn't get stuck over there, I mean, it's her life. I'm imposing on it as much as I can by law, but that's her decision to make. So.
I got you, Your Honor. Thank you. That concludes my business. May I be excused?
I just need a phone number for Miss Lara.
956-609-2262.
Okay. All right. Well, I anticipate the next time you come before me, Miss Lara, that you will not have any violations now.
Correct, ma'am. Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
If nothing further, you may be excused.
Thank you.
Okay. Attorney Dwayne, and is it Grief or Grafe or?
Grafe, Your Honor.
Grafe. Okay. Got it. Okay. Mr. Grafe, how can we help you this morning?
Judge, I have Brody Hayden. He's in here somewhere. I saw him on the list. I've received the discovery in this case. I've also received some DVDs. One of the DVDs has a lot of technical glitches where you can't watch the video. I was hoping the state could confirm whether or not that's just a transmission error or if the video itself is no good.
Okay, well, before we move on, can you tell me what number that is on the court docket?
I believe it was 37 and 38. Let me see if I can pull that up.
Okay, yes, it is. Okay, so that is CR 21-00487-I and CR 21-00488-I. Okay, Mr. Hayden, can you please announce yourself?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Okay, so Ms. Wadena or Mr. Wing, were you able to hear Mr. Grief's announcement?
Yes, Judge. I can take a look at the video to see if there's any technical issues with the DVD, and I can let him know. But I would just need some time to view the DVD itself.
Okay. Okay, so how much time is 30 days sufficient to come back and get a good update?
Yes, Judge, that's more than enough time.
Okay. So September the 28th at 9:30. Between now and then the DA's office will review the video and let defense counsel know whether or not it's a glitch or if there's something wrong with the DVD. And then we'll see how you want to proceed based on that information. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll be back on September 28th at 9:30.
Thank you.
And remind me, does Mr. Hayden have an alcohol monitoring device?
Judge, I don't recall whether he has one or not.
Okay, I don't think he does. Ms. Soto, are you showing anything for him?
I'm not showing anything for him, Judge, no.
Okay, yeah, I don't think he does. All right, thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good day, Judge.
Okay, Attorney Dan Sanchez?
Good morning, Your Honor. How are
Good
you?
morning, sir. Doing well, and yourself?
Well, I can't complain. I'm still alive.
How's Cameron County treating you?
Well, all right, except last week I had an in-person bench trial that took a few days.
Oh, wow, y'all are brave.
They are. I can only follow the court's order.
No. Okay, so how can I help you today, sir?
I have a motion to substitute.
On what number of the court's docket?
I'm trying to pull that up. Let me see here. Mohammed. It's CR-20-04717.
Okay, that's the state of Texas versus Mohammed Abu Jameza. Is Mr. Abu Jameza here?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay, yes, from Dubai, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. I usually ask him what time it is over there. Okay, so there's a motion for substitution of counsel?
Yes.
Okay, and any objection from the state?
No objection, Judge.
Okay, that'll be granted.
And then I'll just need, I guess, new dates, Your Honor.
Okay, so and the last hearing, there was a USB that was to be submitted. I don't know if your office was aware of that, Mr. Sanchez. There is digital evidence so that if you need to get that USB over to them.
I'll take one today.
Okay, and how much time are you requesting, sir?
What kind of setting are you giving us? A pretrial or suppression?
No, we're just doing status hearings right now, but I'm not monitoring him on a device. So I just need to know what we're gonna do after you've reviewed the discovery so I can give you some time to get that discovery and review it.
I guess give me about 30 days, Judge, please.
Okay. Let's come back. I think that's already been, let me see. Yeah, okay, September 28th
Okay.
at 9:30.
Sounds good.
Okay,
That's all I
Anything
have
else?
before this honorable court. May I be excused?
yes, you may.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Hinojosa, able Hinojosa.
Yes, Judge, it's number 41, 42, and 43 on your docket. State of Texas, where's Juan Antonio Iracheta, and he's on the Zoom screen, Judge. He's wearing a blue shirt and he has his name on it, and he has his name on the screen.
Okay, Mr. Iracheta, can you hear me? Mr. Iracheta? Okay. Okay, well, there he is. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Hinojosa.
Judge, we're asking for basically the pretrial and trial date on this case, on the three cases. They're criminal mischief cases, Judge.
Okay, so are you requesting a jury trial or bench trial on these?
Jury trial, Your Honor.
Okay, so since I don't have to monitor him, you can return on February the 1st
February the 1st, Judge.
at 9:30.
And Judge, I'll basically make the same announcement Mr. Gonzalez did, Richard Garza. I'll try to communicate with the DA's office, Judge, he may be able to resolve this matter without the trial, Judge.
Okay, that would be great.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you and your client may be excused.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Attorney Jose Osuna?
Morning, Your Honor. Jose Osuna for the record. I have number 47, 48, and 49, State of Texas versus Gerardo Longoria. Those are CR 19-01722I, CR 17-12678I, and CR 20-12048I. Your Honor, my client has, as noted, 3 pending charges, but he has no convictions. We did make a request for pretrial diversion on all 3 of these cases. That proposal was rejected. Yesterday, I sent out an alternative proposal where he would get on PTD on one case would be dismissed, and then he would take just ordinary standard probation on another case. We feel this solution is elegant because the state will get significant monitoring, and it'll maximize his expunction benefits for the cases that we feel are most prejudicial. So we're gonna wait and see what the state says about that. In the meantime, Your Honor, I do have some concerns that I might have to withdraw. I am actually gonna see somebody today that will help me make a determination as to that. In the meantime, I can still manage negotiating with them and exploring that. I don't feel any issues with that. But at this time, Your Honor, I know these cases are kind of, at least one of these cases is pretty old, well, 2 of them. So we're just asking for a little bit of time, Your Honor. And I think we're gonna have a final solution by our next setting if possible.
Okay, and is Mr. Longoria present?
Yes, Your Honor. He is under his initials, GL. Mr. Longoria, would you please acknowledge?
Present. I'm
Yes,
present, Your Honor.
Okay, okay, and how much time are you requesting, Counselor?
Your Honor, may we have 45 days?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, October, so our October the 16th at 9:30, do we still have slots, Ms. Rivera?
No, Judge, we can do October the 19th, Your Honor.
The 19th, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's that whole day that's already filled, right? Okay, so you can come back on October the 19th at 9:30.
Yes, Your Honor. And may Mr. Longoria be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, he may.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, I have number 101, State of Texas versus Nathaniel Valadez. Mr. Valadez is present under his own name. He's wearing a green neon shirt. Mr. Valadez, would you acknowledge the court, please?
Yes, I'm present, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Valadez has a felony that has not been indicted. We are humbly asking for a little bit of time to allow that matter to develop.
Okay, and does the state still show that it has not been indicted?
Yes, Judge, it's still pending at intake.
Okay, so then how much time do you think?
I don't know if the state or the court would be opposed to 45 days, Your Honor, just to give us ample time to try to.
Well, I'll just give you the October 19th date then,
October 19th, yes, Your
on
Honor.
that one as well. You'll already be here.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I have nothing further, Your Honor. There may be other cases from my office, but they will be attended to by other attorneys.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Attorney William McPherson?
Good morning, Judge. I have number 95 on your docket, Randall Sherry.
Okay, CR 18-07050-I, and is Mr. Schwery in? Is Mr. Schwery present?
Yes.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, he's requesting a jury trial on this case.
Okay. And Ms. Soto, do you show if he has a device?
I'm not showing any record, Judge, no.
Okay. Then Mr. McPherson, because I don't have to monitor him, he can return on February the 1st at 9:30, at which time I know our hope was that by this time I would be able to give you trial setting, but that didn't work out. So hopefully by then I'll be able to give it to you. So that's February 1st at 9:30 a.m.
Thank you, Judge. May we both be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Attorney Jorge Munoz?
I'm done.
Good morning, Judge.
No.
Good morning.
Judge, I have number 29 on the court's docket. I believe it was left as a status, Judge, but this case already pled out.
Okay. So it's already been taken care of.
Yes, Judge, it's been disposed.
Okay.
I also have number 80 on the court's docket, CR 19-14530-I. Marta Ramirez, she's present on the Zoom, Judge.
Okay, can Ms. Ramirez please announce herself?
She's a Spanish speaker, Judge. I don't know if.
Okay, Ms. Castaneda, can you please ask Ms. Ramirez to unmute herself?
Ms. Ramirez, por favor, se anuncia.
She's there, Judge. She's on mute.
I saw her. Okay, go on.
Judge, she has a pending felony out of the 430th, Judge. It's gonna be a trial, Judge. So we are gonna need a long reset on this case, Judge.
Okay. So when is the date of that pending felony?
I know it's currently just set for status, Judge. We are gonna have to get a different date after the status date. Let's see.
Do you know when the status date is for her pending felony?
Yes, Judge, I do. Let me get that for you. It's
That's
October
October.
the 4th, Judge.
Okay, so let's come back on October the 19th, and then you can let me know at that time if what's going on with that, and then we'll set it probably till next year if you're gonna continue going to a trial on that.
Perfect. May she be excused, Judge?
She certainly may. Ms.
Judge,
Castaneda, can you please let Ms. Ramirez know that she is excused?
Ms. Ramirez, se puede retirar.
Okay, your next case?
Judge number 82, 83, and 84 in the court's docket. Perla Resendez, CR 20-02893, 06-137, and 1312-I. Judge, I do
Okay.
have a recommendation in this case. However, there is a pending felony, Judge, and my client's out of the state, Judge. So I haven't been able to get that resolved.
Okay, Mr. Sendes, are you present?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, and what is the status, Ms. Soto, on her alcohol monitoring device?
Judge, the last report indicates she had 3 late tests, Judge.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Sendes, you've improved a lot from the last time, but I need for you not to have any violations. However, I am aware of your situation. We discussed it extensively the last time, so I'm going to give you an opportunity to get that done, okay? So don't be late anymore.
Yeah, can I say something, Judge?
Only with your attorney's permission.
She can, Judge. I'm not sure what she'd like to say, but I mean, that's fine, Judge.
Me either. Okay, Ms. Sendes, go ahead and proceed.
Okay, first of all, I was late on those tests because I did send Ms. Soto a picture of when I was at the hospital. I'm pregnant, I'm 21 weeks pregnant, but I have a blood clot and I was having some chest pain. So I sent Ms. Soto a picture, an email of where I was in the hospital. And that's one of the problems that I've had, that I've been sick from my heart, and they wanted me to get some x-rays done because they found that I had a blood clot, and I denied it because I'm pregnant. And I have risk of having like a heart attack or a cardiac attack because of that same thing. So I'm not gonna do anything right now because I'm pregnant until after I have the baby. So I've been late on those tests because of that reason. That time.
Okay. Well, you already know how I feel about it, and I am aware of your situation from previous as well. So just make sure that you continue to stay in contact with your probation officer. And what is your phone number?
443-404-1473.
Okay. So how much time are you requesting, counselor?
Judge, we can't get the felony disposed of, Judge, until she delivers her baby, Judge. So I don't know how much time that's going to be, Judge.
Okay. So the only reason that I'll set you in about 45 days for this one is because I'm going to ask for another report, and then I just have to monitor on that. So you can come back on October the 19th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. May she be excused, Judge?
She certainly may.
Thank you.
Okay.
Judge, I have number 96 on the court's docket, Alex Stephen, CR 15-10409-I.
Okay, and is Mr. Stephen present?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
He is present, Judge. Judge, this is a very old case. It's a 2015 case. I don't know if the state would be inclined to offer him an ADR. In any event, Judge, I'd ask for some time so that I can get with them on that, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Wadenia or Mr. Nguyen?
I'm sorry, Judge, could I get the case number again, or what number it is on the docket?
Number 96.
96.
It's a 2015 case.
Oh, yes, Judge, I'm trying to get approval for ADR from Melissa Lozano, and I can provide that recommendation to defense counsel.
Okay, how much time do you need?
No more than 30 days, Judge. I should have the recommendation sent out today or tomorrow.
Okay, then let's come back on that one for September 28th at 9:30. And if you need it changed to the afternoon, let me know.
I will, Judge. May he be excused, Judge?
Yes.
Judge, I did have another case. I believe the court already called on number 4 in the court docket. I believe the court granted a motion to substitute. I just wanted to make the announcement on that, Judge.
Okay.
So that's all I have this morning, Judge. May I be excused? My clients be excused?
Yes, you may, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, Attorney Jose Antonio Solis.
Morning, Judge. I'm here on number 76 of your docket, Mr. Mauricio Posada, and I did see him logged in.
Okay, Mr. Posada, can you please announce yourself? Is he Spanish speaking?
Should be.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
Okay.
there he is.
CR 21-01849-I. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, on this case, Mr. De La Fuente is attempting to get a alternative resolution. He's just asking for a little bit more time on that.
Okay, and how much time are you requesting?
Judge, if we can get 30 days, that would be ideal. But however, I leave it at the court's discretion.
Okay, and does Mr. Posada have a device? Mr.
I don't
Posada,
believe so.
do you have an alcohol monitoring device?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
Okay, okay. All right, so September 28th at 9:30.
Thank you. Judge, I'm also here on number 40 of your docket, Olegario Hinojosa. I'm not
Okay.
sure if he's logged in because my office has been unable to reach him.
Okay, Mr. Posada, we'll see you on September 28th at 9:30, sir. You are excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you said number 40?
Olegario Hinojosa.
Okay, he is logged in, CR 20-04690-I. Mr. Hinojosa, please have your video on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, in this case, I did receive the discovery. I need to meet with Mr. Hinojosa regarding the disposition of the case. I'm not sure if the DA has any indication if he's PTD eligible.
I think the PTD had already been denied, but can the state verify that?
Judge, he is not PTD eligible, but there's no application was submitted on this case.
Okay.
So then you need to review the discovery, and since he's not PTD eligible, you want to look at other methods?
See,
Or
I need to speak with him to see whether he's gonna want to contest this matter or whether he's just gonna seek a plea. I'll reach out to him today to see what
Okay.
he wants to do with it.
So how much time are you requesting?
If we can get the same date as the other one, Judge, I think it would be ideal.
Okay, September 28th at 9:30. And I don't think, does he have a device, Ms. Soto, are you showing?
I'm not showing any record, Judge.
Okay. Okay, so
Judge,
then
and if I-
September 28th at 9:30, Mr. Hinojosa, okay? So make sure that you stay in contact with your attorney because you do need to review some paperwork.
Judge,
Yes,
can
ma'am.
I give him my phone number so he can call me in case he doesn't have it? Because we've been trying to reach him and there's been communication issues. It's 956-381-4357.
Okay, Mr. Hinojosa, please stay in contact with them, okay?
I will. Thank you, Your Honor.
Give me a call so we can set up an appointment, Mr. Hinojosa.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, your next case?
That would be all I have, Judge. May I be excused?
You certainly may, sir.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Okay, Attorney Ray Rodriguez?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing this morning?
Good, I'm glad you're still so peppy. You've been so patiently waiting.
Oh, I'm on 3 other courts and I'm happily waiting. It's all right, Judge.
Okay, which case are you here on?
Judge, I'm here on number 97, State of Texas versus Aubrey Tamez.
Okay, and is Ms. Gomez present?
She is present, Judge.
Okay, CR 1908268-I. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, on this case, it's a status, Judge. We're asking for announcement and trial dates, Judge. And I believe you had reset her because there was a few missed tests also, Judge, and she was going to try to remedy that situation, which I hope she did.
Okay, so Ms. Gomez, can you announce yourself?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, so Ms. Soto, do we have an updated report on Ms. Tamez?
Yes, Judge, report that shows she has 16 missed tests, Judge. And the ones that she's missing, or she's testing late, sorry, are the morning tests.
Okay, so Ms. Tamez, when the last time we were here, we went over extensively of what I expected of you. At that time, you had 9 late tests and 1 missed test, and now you've increased that to 16 missed tests, and you're being late in the morning. So you need to set your alarm in order to get up at that hour. Are you working a night shift, or what's the situation?
No, ma'am, not over the night.
Okay, so you need to start waking up, because if not, you're gonna be waking up in our illustrious Hidalgo County Jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm ordering you, are you working already?
Yes, ma'am, I've been working this whole time.
Okay, then I'm ordering you to pay Mothers Against Drunk Drivers a fine of $200 within 7 days. of
Yes, ma'am.
today's date. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Next time I will consider revoking your bond and you will be incarcerated. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't want that, Ms. Tamez, you need to stop having violations. And
Yes,
I
ma'am.
know that your attorney had already spoken to you about it. So you need to start listening. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am. to
What's your phone number?
361 area code 343-2085.
Okay.
I'm
All
sorry.
right. Mr. Rodriguez, then, are you, at the time, I think she had gotten denied from DWI court, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. So we
Okay.
requesting announcement of trial dates if the court's giving those dates.
Okay, well, I'm gonna continue monitoring her, and I know that you want a trial date, but I need to make sure that she's safe for our community. So I'm gonna
Absolutely.
continue to have her come in on September 28th at 9:30.
Yes,
And
Your
then
Honor.
I'll go ahead and check to see how she's doing at that time.
And that's via Zoom, Your Honor?
Yes.
We
Oh,
will be-
yeah, you're not gonna get me back in there unless they force me.
All right, Judge. That sounds good, Judge. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Tamez, I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Okay, Attorney Jeannie Holmes.
Yes, Your Honor. I have, I believe, number 65, 66, and 67 on your criminal docket.
Okay. And that, that's CR 211127-I, CR 21087663-I, and CR 207212-I, State of Texas versus Armando Padron. Is Mr. Padron present?
I believe he is, Judge. I don't think he has his phone labeled. He has a yellow shirt on. He's at work.
Okay, yes, he's been on. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, Mr. Padron is currently working in Georgia. He's been there for a year. The criminal mischief just came in. We haven't been arraigned on it. He hasn't been arraigned on it. I haven't filed a Morton motion, and I also has not received discovery on CR 20-07212I, which I did file the Morton motion on. So we'll need more time to get the discovery and review it. We have been offered a couple of recommendations yesterday afternoon. However, I have not discussed them with Mr. Padron. So at this
Okay.
time, we did need to file a waiver or on the record, plead not guilty on the criminal mischief. It was busted down from a state jail. So that was news to us, but we're ready to go forward on a arraignment.
Okay. All right, well, because normally I would just give you some time to go ahead and file your waiver of arraignment, but because he's in Georgia, it'll be difficult. So let me just quickly do that. Mr. Padron, can you unmute yourself? I know you're in a noisy work site. Okay, can you just raise your hand for me? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, okay, raise your right hand, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, do you swear that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, in CR
Yes, ma'am.
2108763-I, the state of Texas versus Armando Padron, is that your true and correct name, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're before the court on a criminal mischief greater than $100 and less than $750. That's a Class B misdemeanor, which is punishable by 6 months in Hidalgo County Jail and up to $2,000 fine upon conviction. Do you understand that, sir?
Can you repeat it again, ma'am? I wasn't able to hear you.
A Class B misdemeanor is what you're charged with, and that has a range of punishment of up to 6 months in Hidalgo County Jail and up to a $1,000 fine upon, $2,000 fine upon conviction. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Has any court ever declared you to be incompetent, crazy,
No.
or insane? Okay, Ms. Holmes, do you find your client competent and able to assist you in his own defense?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. And at this
Okay.
time, he's waiving the reading of the complaint, entering a plea of not guilty, and requesting pretrial trial settings.
Okay, so how much time are you requesting to go over all of that with him?
Judge, at least 45 days. He's going to need time to take off if we do work out a plea agreement, but we still need the Morton discovery on 2 cases, and then we'll need to get plea paperwork if we work something out, and he'll need to get back from Georgia to here. So we're asking for at least 45 days.
Okay, I'm gonna set you for status for October 19th at 9:30 for all of those 3 cases. If for some reason you get everything done and you wanna be on the plea docket, just let us know.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have. Is he excused and am I excused?
You're both excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Attorney Patrick Kennedy?
I'm present, Your Honor. Good morning.
Patrick, it's very good to see you. I'm glad to see that you're doing well.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Okay, so you're cleared to come back to work?
Yes.
Wow, that's
Yesterday was
awesome.
my first day back.
I'm sorry?
Yesterday was my first day back.
Oh, that's great. Praise God, you got through everything.
Thank you.
Okay, and what case are you here on?
I'm here on number 68 on your docket, Your Honor, Marian Palacios, and I saw her on Zoom earlier.
Okay. Ms. Palacios, can you please announce yourself? Ms. Palacios?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, CR 1903744-I, and what is your announcement?
Judge, I spoke to Mr. Daniel Gonzalez, who runs the PTD acceptance program, and he gave me some instructions on what he'd like to see from Mr. Palacios, and I need to convey that to her today, so I just need some time to gather some information.
Okay, and how much time are you requesting, counselor?
Can I receive 30 days, Your Honor?
Okay, September 28th at 9:30.
Thank you. And Ms. Palacios, can you call me right after the court ends?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you very
Ms.
much.
Soto, are you showing that she has a device?
No, Judge, I have no record of it.
Okay, all right, then we'll see you back here on September 28th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. Me and your staff have a good day.
Thank you. Attorney Robert Jackson?
Hi, Judge. How you doing?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Great to see you, Judge. I have number 50 on today's docket.
Okay. CR 2006411-I, State of Texas versus Karen Madrigal. Is Ms. Madrigal present?
She's right here, Judge.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, I'm gonna need a little bit more time, Your Honor. I did contact Mr. Rodriguez to try and get a reconsideration on the PTD. So, but I didn't get a response from him. So I really need to go visit him at his office and just get a yes or no from him on this particular one.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
No, nothing further, Judge.
Okay, so how much time are you requesting, sir?
45 days, Your Honor.
Okay, October 19th at 9:30.
Awesome. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, is that all?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, have a good day.
Have a wonderful day, Judge. Bye-bye.
Attorney Oscar Vega?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. I feel like we have to whisper. Do you have other courts back there?
I just finished the last one, like five this morning. I know it has never happened to me before. It was crazy. We have Julio Mission Crane, Julio Rios, Judge. He's named himself his business.
Okay, and what number is that?
That is number 90.
Okay,
We were asking for a jury trial, a date.
okay, CR 20-09943-I, Julio Cesar Rios, and Mr. Rios is present. I did see him on there. And Ms. Soto, are we showing that Mr. Rios has a device?
I'm not showing any record, Judge.
Okay, so Mr. Vega, your client does not have a device, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, so since I don't have to monitor him, I'll go ahead and give you February the 1st at 9:30, at which time I should be prepared to give you pretrial and trial dates.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. We'll see you at 1:30 this afternoon.
Okay, thank you, sir. It's at 2, Mr.
At
Vega.
2:00.
Yeah, we had to push the docket from 1:30 to 2 p.m.
I get it. Thank you.
All right, thank
Bye.
you. Okay, Attorney Eloy Hernandez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Judge, I have four clients on your docket this morning. First one is number 31, 32, and 33, Eduardo or Edward Gamboa.
Okay, CR 18-12387-I, CR 21-09141-I, and CR 16-13365-I. Is Mr. Gamboa present?
Yes, Your Honor. He's present from my law office on Zoom, Your Honor. I'm
Okay.
sorry. He's
And
on
what
mute
is-
right now.
That's fine. What's your announcement, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. Judge, Mr. Rick Palacios received recommendations on all three matters, Your Honor. I believe the state was recommending Veterans Court and also that he applied for the DWI Court, Your Honor. Our client, Your Honor, is advising us that at this moment, he has both an interlock device and a mobile device. And he's respectfully asking the court to see if he could continue only with the mobile device, Your Honor, and have the interlock device removed, Your Honor, if that would be possible.
Yes, that request will be granted.
Very well, Your Honor. I don't know if we need to prepare an order or if he needs to
You
follow
do.
up with quotation.
Yes, sir. You'll prepare an order removing the interlock device on whatever case it was that ordered it. And then I'll sign off on it. It has to match. So I'll sign off on it and he'll be ordered to have the mobile alcohol monitoring device.
Thank you, Your Honor. We will submit an order and Your Honor, Mr. Palacios wanted to see if he could have a little time to discuss the state's recommendations on all three of these matters. I believe our client is in agreement with the Veterans Court program. However, I don't think Mr. Palacios has discussed with him the details of the DWI court program, what that may require, Your Honor. So he's respectfully asking the court for a little time.
Okay, that's fine. Ms. Soto, who are you showing the devices to be with, ma'am?
He has his mobile device with Recovery, Judge, and he has the interlock with Lifesaver.
Okay, and are you showing any reports for either?
Yes, Judge. Well, for the interlock, he has minimal usage and no violations, Judge. And for the mobile device, report from July 1st of 2021 up until August 30th, 2021, he had 2 late tests, Judge.
Okay. So for the most part, Mr. Gamboa, you're keeping up with 2 devices and doing pretty good. And I can't even get some people to keep up with 1 device. So just don't have any more violations on that mobile device since that's the one you're going to keep. I know that you had 2 late tests, so don't have any more late tests on those, okay? So I'll give you the time that Mr. Palacios is requesting. And how much time is that, Mr. Hernandez?
Your Honor, if we could have about 30 to 45 days if possible.
Okay, October 19th at 9:30.
Yes, Your Honor. May Mr. Gamboa be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, he certainly may.
Okay.
Okay, and your next case?
Yes, Judge, I also have number 9 on your docket, Denzel Beltran.
Okay, CR 18078898-I, is Mr. Beltran present?
Yes, Your Honor. What I see his camera on, but I don't see him on the camera.
Mr. Beltran?
I believe he's logged in from work, Your Honor, so he may be.
Okay, what is he under, Mr. Valadez?
Yes, Your Honor. Judge, I just picked up, I had submitted a USB to the DA's office, Your Honor. I picked it up last week, Your Honor. I just haven't had a chance to review it with my client at the office. I wanted to ask the court for a little time so I could schedule an appointment with him to review the video and see if his PTD application can possibly be reconsidered. I don't think there's any restitution in this matter.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
Yes, that's correct, Judge. There's no restitution, so they can proceed with the PTD reconsideration.
Okay, so how much time are you requesting, Mr. Valadez?
Your Honor, if possible, I know the court just gave us October the 19th on the previous case, Your Honor. I don't know if that would be available.
Okay, that's fine, October 19th at 9:30.
Yes, Your Honor, and if we do get the PTD reconsidered and approved, perhaps I can contact the court to try to move him up sooner for a plea.
Yes, just let us know and we can place him on the afternoon docket for placement.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and your next case?
Yes, Your Honor, I also have number 44 on your docket, Olga Jimenez.
Okay, so for Mr. Beltran, he's not connected to audio, so you may have to call him and tell him that he can remove himself. Okay, CR 20-03518-I, and is Ms. Jimenez present? Olga Jimenez?
I see that she's present, Your Honor. Her camera is off and it's on mute, but I do see her name, Olga Jimenez, logged in.
Okay.
I apologize, Your Honor. Oh, there she is. She just, so her camera's on, Your Honor, but she's on mute.
Okay, okay, there, I see her. Okay, go on. What's your announcement?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, the alleged victim in this case is my client's son-in-law, Your Honor. My client has advised me that he has advised her he wants to file an affidavit of non-prosecution, Your Honor, but I don't believe he's had a chance to go and execute that at the DA's office, Your Honor. I have not spoken to the son-in-law. I normally don't like to speak to the victims, Your Honor, for, you know, in case they're trying to allege any improper influence or anything. So I'm only just going on what my client has advised me, but being that it's her son-in-law, Your Honor, I anticipate that he would like to execute one, Your Honor. So I wanted to see if the court would allow a little time just to see if in fact he does do that. Perhaps then we can try to reach a resolution on this case with something other than a plea, Your Honor, if possible.
Okay, so has the state been able to contact him? Because I think the last time that's what the announcement was, and so you all were gonna find out, I think, if he was going to come in. Were you able to contact him?
Judge, we have not been able to contact him. We did send a letter out asking for him to contact us. The number defense counsel had provided us, we still had not been able to reach him. We'll continue those efforts, but if the defendant could also have the victim reach out to us, she has no priors. I think we could proceed with the ADR in this case, but we just haven't been able to get in contact with him.
Okay, so perhaps Mr. Hernandez and Ms. Jimenez can speak to him to contact the state so that we can move forward.
Yes, Your Honor, I'll have my client speak to him today and see if he can reach out to the DA's office to try to, I don't know if he needs to schedule an appointment or just go by, but to fill out an A&P.
Okay, so how much time should we put this out for then?
Your Honor, if I'm not too sure if an ADR may be an option, how long that process would take, the class requirements, Your Honor. I would ask for about 30 to 45 days if possible.
Okay, well, you'll be here on October 19th on the other cases, so we'll go ahead and give you that time for this one.
Okay, no problem, Your Honor.
Okay, so then October 19th at 9:30.
Okay, and Olga, can you call your son-in-law to please have him call the DA's office today?
Yes, sir, I will.
Okay, thank you.
Actually, I will call my daughter and let her know so she can let him know.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Can I be
Okay.
dismissed?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You have a great day.
Likewise.
Your Honor, the last case I have is number 51 on your docket, Gemma Martinez.
Hold on.
Okay, CR 1902330-I. Is Ms. Martinez present?
Your Honor, I do
Yes,
see
ma'am.
her. Yes, she is present
Okay.
on Zoom. Her camera's off though.
Okay, please start your video, Ms. Martinez. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. My client moved away from the valley, Your Honor, and has been working away from the valley. I did speak to her about trying to see if we may be able to have her do a plea, Your Honor, and ask if her probation can be transferred to her county where she's residing, Your Honor. I just wanted to see if I could have a little time to get all the, a recommendation, get all the paperwork sent over to my office, and that way I can try to make arrangements to have everything signed and proceed with a plea, Your Honor.
Okay, so do you want me to set you on the plea docket?
Yes, Your Honor, if that's possible.
Okay, and how much time do you need?
Your Honor, I'm sorry if the court will allow me to ask my client to see, Gemma, would you be able to come to my office?
I've been here for a week. I've been trying to reach you.
Right, but how much longer are you going to be here before you go back?
I could go later on today.
Okay, so if I get the paperwork from the state, we can schedule you to come in, if not today, tomorrow to my office?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your Honor, I can try to have her come in. If I can get the paperwork later today from the DA's office, maybe have her come by, sign it by tomorrow, and then we can hopefully set her up for a plea, perhaps in the next week or two, Your Honor, if that's an option.
Okay, September 9th at 1:30.
September 9th at 1:30. Okay. And I apologize, Your Honor, I'm not too sure if I had received a recommendation or not, but
If Ms. Guarenia, can you send that recommendation and the plea paperwork to Mr. Hernandez's office?
Yes, Judge, she is PTD eligible, but I can send a deferred recommendation with paperwork so we can proceed with the plea.
Okay.
yes, thank you.
All right, then that we can take care of on September 9th at 1:30.
Very well, Your Honor. That concludes
Okay.
my business this morning, Your Honor. May I be excused of my clients as well?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day. Stay
Thank
safe.
you, likewise. Okay, Attorney Samuel Reyes.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Judge, I have number 74 and 75 on the court's docket, Jamie Lee Perez.
Okay, that's CR 20-9014-I, CR 20-9013-I, and I did see Ms. Bettis on. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, my understanding, we have submitted the PTD application at this time, Judge, and we're just requesting a little more time to allow the state to review that.
Okay, so she had been pending her UA. Did she take that?
My understanding is that she did because we did submit the PTD application, Judge.
Okay, so Ms. Guarenia, the last time she was pending the fee, the UA, and the app, is your office showing that everything was done, the app, the UA, and the fee already paid?
Yes, Judge, that's correct. The UA was completed. They did submit the application on August the 25th, so we just need some time to review that.
Okay. All right, Ms. Bettis, and I commend you for making good on your promise. You did ask for the time to be able to get that payment in, and you did it. So, and I'm going to go ahead and grant that request. So I'm going to have y'all come back on October the 28th at 1:30 with anticipation that she'll be ready for placement at that time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay?
Thank you.
October 28th at 1:30.
Thank you, Judge. That's all we have. Maybe we be excused, Your Honor.
You certainly may.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a good one.
Likewise. Attorney Tracy Evans.
Yes, Judge, I have number 88 and 89, Judge.
Yes, ma'am. CR 19-15955-I and CR 19-15954-I, State of Texas versus Miguel Reyes. And is Mr. Reyes present?
Judge, I saw his name.
Yes, Your Honor.
There we go.
Okay. So what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, this is just a status hearing. We had requested a trial date. He has been on a drug patch, Judge.
Yes. Okay. So, Mr. Reyes, it's come to my attention that it seems that your drug patch has been being tampered with, sir.
How, ma'am?
Okay. Let me go ahead and let the probation officer submit her report. Ms. Soto?
Judge, what the vendor advised is that it looks like he's taking off the device, the drug patch after it's being placed on. And then right before he goes into to turn it in, he puts it back on. So that was information that was provided from the vendor. I did advise the AIP officer, Mr. Mills, and I advised him to call him in for a drug test. He did call him in. He reported on Monday, which was yesterday, Judge, and he was positive for cocaine and marijuana.
Okay.
And that is correct, Judge. My client did disclose that to me, Judge. The court had previously ordered him to NA back on.
And has he been attending?
Mr. Reyes, have you been attending the NA?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, Mr. Reyes, look, I place you on the drug patch so that you can prove to the court that you're going to make good on the promise that you're going to stay drug-free. I asked you to go, or I ordered you, not asked, I ordered you to go to Narcotics Anonymous because that is a place that is supposed to be able to act as a resource to help you during this time. And now, you know, you came out negative on your drug patch, but yet your urine drug test is positive for cocaine and marijuana. Hold on, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So there's a problem. You coming out positive is obviously not good. And that tells me that I have to keep a closer eye on you.
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't, unless your attorney isn't going to allow you to talk, I'm not going to allow you to talk. So Ms. Evans, I don't know if you want to allow him to say anything.
Judge, at this time, I think he should not.
Okay. Mr. Reyes, you are not, I'm not going to allow you to talk under advice of your client, your attorney, okay? This is what we're going to do, and this is going to be your last opportunity before I decide whether or not I'm going to revoke your bond. You're going to report every week on Mondays, with the exception of this Monday because it's a holiday, so you'll report on Tuesday for a UA test.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand me?
Yes.
Okay. So, Ms. Soto, can you please let him know where he'll be reporting for that UA test?
Judge, he will be reporting to his AIP officer, Mr. Mills, every Monday, and I will notify Mr. Mills of this change, Judge.
And that's at what time, 9:30?
Or
9 a.m., I'm sorry.
It could be at 9 in the morning, Judge.
Okay. So you'll report to your AIP officer every Monday at 9 a.m. until further order of this court, with the exception of this Monday because it's a federal holiday and a state holiday. So you'll report on Tuesday at 9 a.m. And then I'm going to have you, yes, next week it'll be on Tuesday. After that, it'll be on Monday. And I need for you to do that for at least 30 days. We'll come back on September the 28th, at which time I'll go ahead and see if he tests positive on any of those dates. And we'll just take it from there, Ms. Evans, and then we'll decide what it is that we're going to do.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll come back on September the 28th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. May we both be excused?
Yes, but I do need a phone number for Mr. Reyes, please.
956 503 8766.
Okay.
That's my new number, Your Honor.
Okay, so the probation officer has it as now as well. And Mr. Reyes, I mean, just, it's hard. Addiction is hard. And if you feel that you have that problem, then use the resource of Narcotics Anonymous. If you slipped, you slipped. But this is your opportunity now from this point forward to see what you're gonna do to change your situation. Because if not, you're gonna leave me no other alternative, sir, than to place you back in jail. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll see you back here on September the 28th at 9:30, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Evans. Okay, Attorney Reggie Richardson.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, ma'am.
I have number 8 on your docket.
CR 20-20664-I, State of Texas versus Francisco Barroso. I did see Mr. Barroso present. And what's your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, I just received a recommendation from the state yesterday afternoon, so I'm requesting some more time to discuss that with my client.
Okay. And how much time would you need, Counselor?
If the court can accommodate 3 weeks.
Okay, I have September 28th at 9:30.
That's fine, Judge.
Okay. Did you want me to set that for a status or a plea?
I would set it for a status, Judge, but if my client's inclined to accept the offer, then we will move forward prior to that and let the staff know.
Okay, that's
That's
fine.
okay.
Then we'll leave it for 9:30, and if he does, just let us know and we'll change him to 1:30.
Very good. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, any other case?
No, Your Honor, that's all I have. May I be excused? May he be
Yes,
excused?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Attorney Jesse Contreras.
Your Honor, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I apologize for the shirt because I was in getting therapy real quick, Your Honor. But you have Luis Palomo on your docket, Your Honor? Luis Palomo?
Okay, sir, that announcement was made by was it, I think, Attorney Jorge Ortegon?
Yes, ma'am.
It was my
No problem.
understanding that he was on both of those cases, sir.
Okay, no problem, Judge. I was just checking out because my name came out, so that's no problem. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Attorney Aurelio Garza.
Good morning, Your Honor. Aurelio Garza, number 73 of your criminal docket, State of Texas versus Hector Perez, Your Honor. He's on screen on the Galaxy S20 and does need the services of an interpreter.
Okay, that's CR 10282-I. Okay, Mr. Garza, let me just get, does he have a device, Ms. Soto?
Judge, I'm showing there was an order to remove the device signed on February the 17th of 2018.
Okay. And has he picked up any other additional offenses? DWI offenses, I mean.
I'm not sure, Judge.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Mr. Garza?
Your Honor, on this one, it is a 2017 case, Your Honor. It was originally in County Court 4. We had been requesting a jury trial several times. We've been set, but of course, the current situation, Your Honor, we haven't had that opportunity.
Okay, since I don't have to monitor him, I'll go ahead and allow him to come back on February the 1st at 9:30, at which time I should be able to give him the dates.
February 1st at 9:30, Your Honor.
Yes, Ms. Castaneda, can you please let Mr. Perez know to come, that he'll be back on February 1st at 9:30?
Mr. Pérez, su
Mande.
próxima corte es el día 1 de febrero
Ajá, sí.
a las 9:30 de la mañana.
Ok, 9:30, sí.
Yes.
Ok, ya le dije a mi esposa para que lo apunte. Sí. Te olvidas muy
Okay,
fácil.
just
Sí,
let him know that
gracias.
he's excused.
Ya se puede retirar, Mr. Pérez.
Ok, gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I have nothing as well. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you. Y'all take care.
Likewise, Attorney Ted Lopez.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
Your Honor, I have number 5 on the docket.
CR 17070117-I, State of Texas versus Danny Aguilar. Is Mr. Aguilar present?
Judge, I do not see him present, Your Honor, and that's why I waited this entire time to raise my hand to see if he logged in. I did send him an email late yesterday with the information. However, I did not call him. He is always present, Judge. I know he lives in Houston, and our announcement was going to be, requesting a trial date. However, I don't know if the court would maybe want to do a quick reset so we can have him present and then make that announcement, or I wouldn't like a nice eye to be taken at this time. I feel partially it's my fault, Judge.
Okay, let's come back on September 9th at 9:30, and I'll give you some time to get a hold of him to give him that date. And
Yes,
then
Your Honor.
we'll take it up at that point.
September 9th, 9:30. Yes, Your Honor, I appreciate that.
Okay, anything else, Counselor?
Nothing further, Judge.
Okay, have a good day.
You'll have a great day. Thank you.
Likewise. Attorney Kennedy Salinas?
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Good morning,
You
sir.
saved me for the last, did you? Just guys still live in Stark County or what, Judge?
You're in Starr County right now?
I'm in my house, yes. I go, my God.
Okay. I was out there last weekend.
Oh, where'd you go? Falcon or a ranch or where?
No, a volleyball tournament. Or 2
Oh.
weekends ago, actually.
Oh, it was great, great.
Y'all have a nice high school.
Yeah, well, we have several now. Which one did you go to?
The new one.
The Rio Grande City or the Cruya or?
The one out off of, I don't know, FM something. Really
Yeah,
nice.
The ranchlands, yeah. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
nice, yeah.
Very nice. Okay, so what number are you on the court's docket?
Number 28, Eloy Flores, Your Honor.
Okay, and is Mr. Flores present?
Yes, he's been present since the morning. I don't see him on right now, but he's been on, been talking back and forth.
Okay, he's there. I see him.
Yes.
Okay, that's CR 1613954-I. Okay, does Mr. Flores have an alcohol monitoring device?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry, yes, Judge. He has his mobile device with Safeguard Solutions, Judge.
Okay.
And the report for the last month indicated 2 late tests and 9 skip tests.
When did he get the device?
I'm showing he's had this device since March the 12th of 2021, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Salinas, I don't think he can hear me because he's not, a ver, Eloy Flores, can you hear me?
He speaks
Okay.
English.
Yeah, it's because something's wrong with his audio because his microphone is not on, so he didn't connect to audio properly. So I'm not sure, but what I am going to tell you is please have a talk with him. This is his first admonishment with respect to late tests and skip tests.
Yes.
And the next time, if he's late, then I'm gonna look at whether or not I'm gonna revoke his bond.
Yes.
So
Your
I'm
Honor.
gonna-
Yeah.
I know you're, go ahead.
If I may, so we don't take more of your court time. If we could have an October setting, Your Honor, trying to see, obviously the PTD didn't go through, try to see reconsideration or try to get a plea, if anything. So we could get an October date, Your Honor?
Okay, October 19th at 9:30, and
Yes.
at which time I'll ask for a 45-day report on his device.
The other thing, Your Honor, and he talked to me, we're talking all morning, he did say, because supposedly where he was working in Port Lavaca area, that he has problems with that device. What can we do with the probation, or what I don't want to have this issue with him at all, or, 'cause he's been
Well,
for a long time.
he needs to contact Ms. Soto to discuss what issues it is. If it's connectivity issues, well, obviously there's nothing that can be done other than with the provider, but depending on what his work schedule is, if it's connectivity issues, then we try to see when will he be at a location where he will have better cell service. And Ms. Soto's very good about thinking outside the box as well when it comes to those schedules, but she's not a mind reader. So unless he calls her and talks to her about it, she's not gonna know.
And I'll do that, Your Honor. I'll tell him to contact the probation office and with Ms. Soto.
Okay, so
Thank
he
you.
needs to do that as soon as possible.
Yes.
Because I will ask for a 45-day report.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, any other case?
No, October 19th, Your Honor, yes. That's
Yes.
it. Thank you,
Yes, and
ma'am.
if you can let him know, because I'm not sure he can hear us.
Okay, and I'll see you tomorrow to have court with you tomorrow, Judge. Okay.
Okay,
So goodbye.
thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Attorney David Williams.
There I go. I'm unmuted, Your Honor. Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor, David K. Williams appearing for Joshua Ortiz. I do not, I know I received the email with the docket, but I could not find it and I had to contact Mr. Wynn's office for the Zoom this morning. So I know the case number. I don't know the number on the docket. It is CR-21-04008-I.
Okay, that's number 60 on the court's docket. Okay,
Thank you,
Mr. Williams, is Mr. Ortiz present?
He is, Your Honor.
Okay, so we were pending the last time. Where are we with the anger management course?
Yes, Your Honor. So I've been reaching out to them consistently. Mr. Ortiz was very persistent in reaching out to Mujeres Unidas. They, et cetera. Apparently, they say they're very busy, and so they have a long waiting list. So he's on a waiting list to take the class, but they say that he is registered. Is there a possibility of taking anger management in an alternative provider? Or I understand that Mujeres Unidas obviously has particularized expertise.
I honestly don't know. I know that's been the issue on a lot of cases, is that wait list. Ms. Guarena, is there any other alternative?
I can provide defense counsel with a list of other facilities and vendors and organizations that provide that course.
That would be great.
Okay. And I don't know, that's the only thing we're pending on this, and that's why I had
Judge, if I may,
this. Yes.
the defendant was supposed to take a do UA also.
Oh, yes, Your Honor. He needs to do a UA. We could do that this week.
Okay.
I think Mr. Wynn needs to know the particular day. Oh, he's saying that he's working this week. Perhaps Monday? Can you do Monday of next week? What day
They're
is next
closed
week?
Monday.
Oh, perhaps Tuesday of next. Does that work, Mr. Wynn?
You went out, you froze. What day was that?
Oh, Tuesday of next week. He's working this week. He indicated.
Okay, so the new UA for Tuesday, September 7th.
Very good, Your Honor.
Okay, so then, Ms. Guarena, what do you suggest as far as how far out to go for status if we're pending just the anger management course?
Judge, I'm going to staff this case with Melissa Lozano. If you could give us just 30 days and hopefully we can have this disposed of.
Okay, September 28th at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. Having nothing further before this honorable court, may my client and I be excused.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
Have a
Attorney
good day.
Edna, likewise, Attorney Edna Cedillo.
Hi, Judge. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have starting with number 81 on the court's docket, Noe Ramos. He's got a racing on a highway, Judge, and he has a pending felony evading.
What number was that?
Number 81.
Okay. And that is CR 21-00985-I. Is Mr. Ramos present?
I see him on, Judge, but he hasn't turned on his camera. Mr. Ramos, can you turn on your camera? There he is.
Okay. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor,
You have a pending felony, you said?
Yes, Your Honor. This was the status for the pending felony. I looked it up yesterday and I didn't see that it had been indicted yet.
Okay. All right, then we can, let me see.
And it is out of the same transaction, Your Honor, just for the court's awareness.
Okay, then let's come on November 18th. at 9:30.
Yes, Your Honor. May Mr. Ramos be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Ramos, we'll see you November 18th at 9:30.
Okay.
Okay, your next case?
Your Honor, I also have number 93 on the court's docket, Andrea Ramos. She also is on screen, Judge. And this is a POM PDD status, Judge.
Okay, CR 20-6870-I. Ms. Rodriguez, Andrea Rodriguez.
I'm sorry.
Okay, and how is she doing on the program?
Judge, she is on the trial program. I'm sorry. Abby. She has completed the drug education class, Judge. The UA was also negative. She is just paying fees. She needs to pay the court costs, a payment letter, and she has a balance with the probation department, Judge.
Okay, so she has a balance in probation and
Yes.
she's pending the
The
fees.
court costs and the payment letter fee.
Okay, and Ms. Guarena, were you going to add anything?
I was just going to announce the same thing, Judge. Once we know that the probation fees and the court costs have been covered, we can go ahead and provide the payment letter for the final dismissal.
Okay, so how much time would your client need, Ms. Cedillo?
Your Honor, I have not discussed that fee with her, Judge. Ms. Rodriguez, how long do you need to pay that off so that they can dismiss and resolve this case?
Just about a week or two.
2 weeks, Judge.
Okay, so if she gets all that done in 2 weeks, will be able to have it dismissed?
Yes, correct, Judge.
Okay. Well, I'll just set it for a status September 9th, Ms. Rodriguez. You think you'll have it done before September 9th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's just do September 9th at 9:30, and if it's already taken care of administratively by then, just let us know.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so Ms. Rodriguez, best of luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. May I be excused?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, your next case?
Your Honor, I have number 6, Mr. Reyes. I know he called our office earlier struggling to get on, but he has indicated that he's on. I don't know.
He did. He got on, then he got kicked off, and then he got on again, and he got kicked off. But I had a Reyes iPhone that kept trying to come in.
That's probably.
Okay. Well, that's CR 20-3251-I. And the only reason that I need him on is because, well, let me see what Ms. Soto says about his new report.
Judge, I know with regards to that, let me stop her before she gets me in more trouble, Judge. With regards to the MAD, that donation was not made as of this morning. He did call us indicating that he had gone by yesterday and was trying to, but it's been closed and he's been unable to make that payment. I understand that it was ordered sooner rather than later, but he did struggle financially to make that payment, Judge. He does have it. He made an offer to bring it to my office and I told him not yet. Let me find out. With regards to any violations, Judge, I don't know if there's any at this point.
Okay. He's trying to connect, but it doesn't seem like it's letting him. But Ms. Soto, what's his newest report?
The new report, Judge, indicates 2 late tests and 3 missed tests, Judge. And no alcohol violations, Judge.
Although it's an improvement because he doesn't have those alcohol violations, he still has late tests and missed tests. So not even the donation hurt him enough to get it together. I'm gonna, do you have his phone number, Ms. Soto?
I do, Judge, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna give you an opportunity. If you can please reach out to him and get to the bottom of why those late tests and missed tests are happening. And because he's not able to log in, it just says joining and it never joins. So I don't know if he's somewhere where he's unable to connect, but you already know how this court operates. So if it's because he just can't get it together, then that's not going to work. But I'm going to have him just for a short reset. I'll have him come back on September the 9th at 9:30. And maybe he can have a device that would let him in because it still says joining.
I'll talk to him about that, Judge. And we'll also get that donation taken care of before that date.
Okay. All right, any other case?
No, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, you certainly may.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day, everybody.
Likewise. Okay, Mr. Juan Alvarez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what case, sir?
I have two cases before this court, Your Honor. It is Fernando Vieira, CR 17-03206-I. He also has 17-03207-I.
Okay, do you know what number that is on the court's docket?
I do not, Your Honor. I'm without Mona, I'm kind of lost without her. She's out of town.
She's on vacation?
She did. She went, she had to go in with her family in Wisconsin with her husband's family.
Well, at least you're honest. Okay, that's
Why am I gonna lie, Judge?
number 102 on the court's docket, CR 17-03206-I, State of Texas versus Fernando Vieira. It's Vieyra, and is Mr. Vieira on?
Yes, he is, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, this case, we can apply for pretrial diversion. I don't think he's PTD eligible. But nonetheless, we're probably just gonna have to fight this case. That's where we sit on this particular matter.
Okay, Ms. Soto, do you show if he has a device?
Judge, he has his mobile device with safety check, Judge, and the report indicates 15 late tests and 20 missed tests, Judge.
When did he get that mobile device?
It was, date of activation was March 22nd of 2021, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Vieira, you've been on since the beginning because I've seen you, so you know exactly what this court's position is with respect to late tests and missed tests. Are you having an issue with the time frame, sir?
Yes.
Okay, and is it because of work?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one opportunity to speak to Ms. Soto about possibly changing the windows of testing, but she's going to verify your employment and verify your schedule. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I'm gonna give you an opportunity to do that one time. Then we're gonna get that modified if necessary, and then once we modify it based on your schedule, then I expect you will have 0 violations. Do you understand me, sir?
I do. I have a question.
Yes.
How many times can the schedule be changed?
Well, that if your schedule's ongoing because you're changing the shift, just let her know, okay? And I mean, there's not a limit. We can change it as long as we see a schedule that is coincides with us changing the timeframes, you know? I mean, we're not gonna change it just because to change it, we need to have actual proof, okay?
Totally
So what's
understand.
your phone number?
832-250-6323.
Okay, so Ms. Soto is going to be tied up most of the day today on our docket. So she will contact you at her first available opportunity, okay?
Yes, if it's in the morning, it's better because I'm doing nights. I start at 3 p.m. and finish all the way until 7 a.m.
Okay. So there you go. Now she knows and she'll try you. It won't be a guarantee because you're one of many that she has, but she'll try to make that notation to call you before 3 p.m. Okay?
Understand.
Okay. You are excused, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Alvarez, what other case?
What was the reset date on that one, Your Honor? I didn't get it.
And that's because I didn't give it. Okay. Well, how much time do you need?
Judge, I don't know. Trial dates are probably going to occur for a
Oh,
while.
okay. So you're going to be going to trial on this one. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set you for October the 19th at 9:30, and that's so I can get a 45-day report on his alcohol reading.
Okay. October 19th. That's fine, Judge.
Okay. And that'll be mostly to check status on his, how he's doing on his testing. Okay. Okay. So October 19th at 9:30, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. And your next case?
I do also have Jonathan Escobedo, CR-20-03349-I.
Okay, and is Mr. Escobedo present?
Hoping he is.
Okay.
Hey, there he is.
Yes, he's been present since the beginning. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
This particular case, Judge, we've gotten discovery in the videos. I just need to, he's a good candidate for pretrial diversion, but he'd like to look at the video and the evidence that he has before he considers doing pretrial diversion. So we would ask for, he needs to just come to my office as soon as possible, and we can go over the discovery and then, or apply. So maybe a 30-day reset, Judge. I think he can come in within the next 30 days.
Okay, so Mr. Escobedo, I need for you to contact your attorney's office so that you can make an appointment to go in and review the discovery and any paper discovery and any digital discovery on this case. Okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when you come back on September the 28th at 9:30, I need to know what we're gonna do on this case, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. And your next case?
That's all the business I have before this honorable court. May I be excused?
Okay, Ms. Soto, are you showing if Mr. Escobedo has a device?
I'm not, Judge, no.
Okay, Mr. Escobedo, do you have an alcohol monitoring device?
Yes, ma'am. I have the interlock in my truck, and it's with Guardian.
Okay, so the next time that you come, we'll have a report on it. Okay? All
Yes,
right
ma'am.
then. All right, we'll see you on September 28th at 9:30.
Okay.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you both may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Be safe.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Escobedo, your phone number?
956-739-9634.
Okay, now you may be excused.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Attorney Dan Mora.
Yes, Judge, I don't have the docket number. I don't know how I got the Zoom information. My staff had it on the calendar. But this is CR 20-00566.
-I, number 27 on the court's docket.
Yes,
Texas versus Edgar Estrada. Is Mr. Estrada present?
Judge, I don't see him, and he had been in my office. The last time he was in here, he also submitted that receipt for the MAD donation. I think it was a follow-up on the his device, Judge.
Yes. And he did have notice of today's hearing. So, I mean, I still have a few more. I don't know if you want to try to contact him. If not, I'll have to take a nice sign.
I can see if I can try to get hold of him, Judge.
Okay, do you have another case?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so then you don't need to get back on, but if your client doesn't get on by the time we finish, then we'll have to take a nice eye on him.
I'll let him know, Judge.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, Attorney Joe Bravo.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon.
I'm here on number 21, 22, 23, and 24 of the criminal docket.
Okay, that is CR 21-07521-I, CR 20-04779-I, CR 20-04778-I, and CR 20-04777-I, the state of Texas versus Elida Diaz. Is Ms. Diaz present?
Your Honor, I spoke with her earlier this morning. I do see that her iPad is there. I'm not sure if she's
connected to audio. So Ms. Diaz, if you can hear me, please start your video.
Your Honor, if I may, I don't know if she's indisposed. I believe she's coming.
Well, I hope not. This is court. They need to be dressed appropriately.
Give me 1 second. There it is.
Okay.
I just had to put my iPad to charge. I'm so sorry about that.
Okay, what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, I'm asking for a short reset, maybe 3 to 4 weeks. Reason being, Your Honor, is we there was a referral for mental health court. She has been approved for mental health court. The only issue, Judge, is I do need to speak with either Melissa or possibly OJ regarding her cases. She does have 2 DWIs, Your Honor, which I'm not inclined to submit an application for DWI court because I've seen in the past that Judge Valadez is not necessarily inclined to accept DWI court cases if there's already been a referral for mental health court and she's already been approved, Judge. So I'm asking for a little bit of time, so I can talk further with the DA's office and have some sort of resolution on this case.
Okay, can the state tell me if there's an additional pending DWI at intake, or is that the one that was just assigned? Is that the one that was just assigned as the 21 number?
It was that one, Judge. There's no other ones pending.
Okay, so Mr. Bravo, I'm showing that we need to arraign her on the 21-07521-I. So Ms. Diaz, I'm going to ask for you to raise your right hand. Do you swear that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
So help me God. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you need to let me talk and then you'll respond, okay?
I'm sorry.
So you heard the swearing in, so do you swear, ma'am, yes or no?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, is on CR 21-07521-I, the state of Texas versus Elida Lorette Diaz, is that your true and correct name, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're being charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated, a Class B misdemeanor. A Class B misdemeanor carries a range of punishment for at least 6 months, for up to 6 months in Hidalgo County Jail, or up to a $2,000 fine upon conviction. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Has any court ever declared you to be mentally incompetent, crazy, or insane?
No court has. No.
Okay. Mr. Bravo, in speaking with your client, do you find that she is mentally competent to assist you in her own defense?
She is covered, Your Honor.
Okay. At this time, the court will enter a plea of not guilty for Ms. Diaz. Okay. So what is it that you would like to do on these 4 cases then? You're going to obviously explore some options with Mr. Esquivel and Ms. Lozano. Is that correct?
That's right.
Okay. So Ms. Soto, are we showing that Ms. Diaz has already been ordered to obtain a mobile alcohol monitoring device or an interlock device?
Yes, Judge, she does have her mobile device with Lifesaver. Her last study, and I believe you did monitor for having alcohol readings, Judge. She does have 8 skip tests, 10 late tests. She had an alcohol reading warning on August the 16th, Judge. It was a 0.02 at 1:34 a.m. And then she had an alcohol on July 17th at 11:28 p.m. was a 0.058.
Okay. So Ms. Diaz, you are still having an issue with alcohol, ma'am, because you are having alcohol readings.
On one of them, I think it was on the 17th.
Hold on. You can't speak unless your attorney gives you permission to speak. Mr. Bravo?
Your Honor, I have had an opportunity to review the violations regarding those. I believe one of them had, I believe some of them are attributed to her getting her schedule changed. And so I have addressed those. She has contacted me regarding some of the issues that she had where she had to take the device back to Lifesaver. And I believe that's happened about 2 times so far. And she's informed me both times of when they happened at night. And I believe she had to go back the day after or 2 days after with Lifesaver to find out what was the issues with the device.
Okay, but my issue is with the alcohol readings. I mean, I take issue with the late test and the skip test, but it's with the alcohol readings, sir. So she has 2 alcohol readings that are a month apart. One is at 0.02 and one that is at 0.058. So those alcohol readings tell me that she is still drinking. And that is unacceptable. And I don't want to hear this that I used mouthwash or it was Lysol when I cleaned it. I mean, don't even give me that excuse. So, you know, Ms. Diaz, if you are having an issue with alcohol, then we need to get you some help. And right now, okay, you have skip tests, late tests, your attorney's arguing that has to do with your schedule change. Well, I'm going to give you an opportunity to get your schedule together and to speak to the probation officer, but that still doesn't take you off the hook. I am ordering you to pay Mothers Against Drunk Drivers $200 fine within 1 week of today's date. Do you understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
I am also ordering you to Alcoholics Anonymous.
Okay.
So, and if you do have an issue with your schedule, then you're going to submit that schedule to Ms. Soto.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
What is your phone number?
It's 956-715-2039.
At her first available opportunity, Ms. Soto will contact you to discuss your work schedule. She will make a determination whether or not you qualify for a schedule change on your testing periods. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am. Your Honor, quick question. Where would I pay that fine?
Ms. Soto will discuss that with you
Okay.
when she contacts you. She
Okay.
does have a heavy docket this afternoon, and we're still on docket right now. So it
Okay.
may be today, it may be tomorrow, but at her first available opportunity, she will contact you.
Okay. Can I give you a secondary number just in case I'm at work?
You certainly
Just in
can.
case. It's 956-450-4593.
Okay. All right, Mr. Bravo, I'm gonna need to continue to monitor her, so I'm gonna have you come back on September the 28th at 9:30. And then we'll see where we're at that time.
We'll do, Your Honor.
Okay, any other case?
That's all I have, Judge. Maybe.
Well, before I release you, sir, let me just double check, because I thought I saw another case from the public defender's office, and I just want to make sure. I know Mr. Osuna said that you all would be making different announcements, but it could just be me. Okay, yes, there's nothing else. Thank you, Mr. Bravo.
Thank you, Your Honor. Y'all take care.
Okay, you all may be excused. Okay, ma'am, with Guajardo, what is your name?
I'm sorry, Maria Elena Guajardo.
Okay, ma'am, and who is your attorney?
Sanchez.
Okay, Sergio Sanchez?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want an opportunity to contact him? Because we are at the end of the docket, ma'am.
Oh, good grief. Yes, if you would be kind enough to do that.
Okay, or you know what, let me see if somebody from my staff can contact Mr. Sanchez, please. And that way you don't lose your connectivity.
Okay.
Judge, if I
Thank you.
may, on this case, a PT application has been submitted.
Okay, all right. Let me just see where Mr. Sanchez is at. What day was that submitted on?
August the 25th, Judge.
Okay. Okay, let me see if we can contact him. Just be on standby, Ms. Guajardo.
Thank
Okay?
you so much.
Okay, Mr. Ramirez, Andrew Ramirez.
Yes, Your Honor.
And who is your attorney, sir?
Mr. Villalobos. Javier
Sir,
Villalobos.
okay, I do recall you from the last time that we were here. Did you contact Mr. Villalobos' office to see if somebody would be standing in for him? It's my understanding that he is not in his office this week.
Yes, I contact his secretary, and she told me that he will not be on the Zoom call due to him being out of the country, and just to get another court date, to please ask for another court date. And yeah, that's about it. But I don't believe she told me that anybody was supposed to substitute for him or anything like that. And he also did file a motion for continuance. I believe that's
No, sir, he did not file a motion for continuance on this case.
okay.
And just for the record, in the future, that's not how it works. Okay, so you need to let them know that either a motion for continuance needs to be filed 3 days prior to today's hearing, to any hearing, or they need to have somebody stand in for Mr. Villalobos.
Yes, ma'am, I will let him know.
if he's not gonna be available, because this is the second time that there is no one to show up on your behalf.
Yes, ma'am.
So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'll have you go ahead and come back on September the 28th at 9:30. Ms. Guarena, have y'all sent a recommendation on this to Mr. Villalobos's office?
Yes, we have, Judge, back in
Okay.
June 22nd.
Okay, and by any chance is Mr. Ramirez PTD eligible?
No, Judge, one of our recommendations was for him to participate in drug court. And we also gave a probation recommendation as well.
Okay, Mr. Ramirez, back on June 22nd, the state did submit a recommendation in order to conclude your case. So if you want to double check with your attorney's office to see if they want to discuss that recommendation with you. So you can make a decision as to whether or not you want to accept that recommendation or if you want to go to trial.
Yes, ma'am, I'll talk to my attorney.
Okay, September 28th at 9:30.
September 28th at 9:30. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'll be there.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great one. Might be dismissed.
Yes, you may. Thank you.
Thank you.
Raul Ulises Ramirez de Leon.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who is your attorney, sir?
Sergio Sanchez.
Okay, did we get a hold of Mr. Sanchez?
Your Honor, I did send him a message and he has not read it.
Your Honor,
Yes.
this is Ms. Guajardo. I just talked to his office and they said that he's in a district court.
Okay, hold on. Mr. Ramirez de Leon. I'm trying to find you.
Judge, on this one, Judge, sorry, coincided with probation. On this case, the order dismissing was already signed, Judge.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I talked to Ms. Connie Soto. She said that my case is dismissed.
Yes.
I
She
talked
just
to-
made that announcement. So it is dismissed. You don't have to worry about anything, okay?
Yes. Well, I talked to my lawyer about it, and he told me that I still needed to appear in court.
Well, he needs to appear. You're fine, okay?
Can I be dismissed?
Yes, and I wish you the best of luck, sir.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, Ricardo, I do not have a last name there.
Rocha?
Okay, Mr. Rocha, who's your attorney?
Good question.
Okay, do we know what number he is on the court's docket?
I don't see him, Judge. Let me run his name. Mr. Ricardo Rocha, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Judge, his attorney is Hector Bustos, but it's for 2 p.m.
Okay, Mr. Rocha, I think they sent you the wrong link. And it's for this afternoon at 2, sir.
Okay. Sorry,
Okay,
sorry
so-
about that.
Oh, that's okay. You're just being an early bird. So we'll
Okay.
see you at 2, okay?
Thank you.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Okay, let me go ahead and, Ms. Guajardo, I understand that he stated that he's in district court. I do have some other cases, just a few more that I need to go through. And
Okay.
we have until the end of the docket. If for some reason he doesn't show up, I'm gonna give you a new date, and I do need for you to just let them know that someone has to appear on his behalf. Because I
Okay.
hate to have to do something to you,
What do you mean?
so I need somebody to appear on your behalf so we can move forward with your case, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
But stay on. We'll see if
Okay.
it gets on. Okay, number 10 on the court's docket.
Number 10, Judge, there was a motion for continuance filed this morning.
Okay, that's fine. That'll be granted, and just give them a new date.
Yes, ma'am.
However, he's not here, right? He's there in special session. So, Ms. Soto, this is on CR 1914768-I. Do you have a report for him?
Yes, Judge, for Mr. Cantu, he does have his device with safety check, Judge, and report indicates 26 late tests and 34 missed tests.
Okay, that's gonna have to be a quick reset, Ms. Rivera.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that we can have him come in and,
I'll set him up for the 9th and advise Mr. Munoz if he can't make it, that somebody else would need to appear. I'll
and tell
advise him
him
of-
it's due to the violations of his client.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, on number 11,
Your Honor, on number 11, he is set on, I believe, 7 or 8 other cases in the afternoon. So this one was part of like that set. So this one's been set to the afternoon also.
okay.
The docket was already printed when we caught that error,
Yes.
Judge.
Okay, 14 and 15. Did she make an announcement on that one or on another case?
I thought that I had a glitch in my internet and I missed the reset date on this, but I guess not. Let me look into the case quickly, Judge.
Okay, because I know that she came on, but this isn't the case that Ms. Diaz made an announcement on, right?
I don't believe so, Judge. I do see a new pending felony out of a different transaction that is pending. He picked it up in July.
Okay, so that felony has not been indicted?
No, ma'am.
Okay, let's just do November the 18th. She may have missed that. November 18th at 9:30.
Yes, ma'am.
If you can let her know. How about number 18?
That one was dismissed, Your Honor.
Okay. So I have number 27 for a nice side, Mr. Damian. How about number 30?
I don't have anything, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, CR 20-09309-I, State of Texas versus John Anthony Flores. The defendant was given an admonishment at the previous hearing and also the new setting date. Therefore, Mr. Damian, please take that name down for a nice sign.
Number 36, Your Honor, was dismissed.
Okay. Ms. Guajardo, I'm gonna go ahead and have you come back on October the 28th. And for right now, we're gonna do 9:30, but if your application has been accepted and you're ready for what we call placement, I'll place you on the afternoon, but for now, it's October 28th at 9:30. And you can go ahead and let your attorney's office know.
Okay, October 28th at 9:30, correct? For
Yes,
Oaxaca.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Have a good afternoon and stay safe.
Likewise, ma'am.
May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Number 59.
58 and 59, Your Honor, we have nothing on file. I did not speak to him.
Okay. That'll also be on my side. He was given the date in open court the last time, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Number 64.
Number 64, Judge, was dismissed.
Okay. Okay. Everyone else made an appearance in one form or another. So Mr. Damian, please call out the name 3 times of those no-show defendants.
Ma'am, just a quick question on number 19, Sarah Marie Cruz. I don't remember if she had showed up or not. I had her marked as an ISI.
No, they're gonna give her, Mr. Lopez, I'm sorry, oh, yes, you're correct. I confused her with Mr. Lopez's client. Yes, the number was disconnected, but she was here at the last court appearance.
Okay. In that case, Sarah Marie Cruz, Sarah Marie Cruz, Sarah Marie Cruz. Edgar Alonso Estrada, Edgar Estrada, Edgar Estrada. John Anthony Flores, John Flores, John Flores. Omar Nieto III, Omar Nieto, Omar Nieto. That's all I got marked, Judge.
What says the state of those no-show defendants?
State requests that a judgment NISI be granted, a capias issued, and all bonds forfeited for these no-show defendants.
That'll be granted. Okay, that concludes this morning's docket. I'm stopping the live.